Hello, friends. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well, having a good day, having not so warm of a day anymore. It's actually been concerningly warm around here. We're hitting the 50s in Celsius, and that sucks, my friends. That is really warm. 40 degrees in the shade, 50 degrees in the sun. It is rough out there. It is definitely rough. Welcome in. And let me see, did I leave a mess behind me? I hope not. Because my son and I were snacking on popcorn. We actually watched a movie today. 68 degrees in my workplace. Yeah, pretty much the same for me as well. It's been a rough day, indeed. But here we are. I do have AC, which I honestly shouldn't be using it because, as you can tell, my hair is still wet, and I'm gonna have a headache tomorrow, so I should probably not do that. But here we are. What's this button do? Oh, we have drops available. Neon, thank you for the 20 stream streak. Welcome in. And Skybird, welcome in as well. Pixel, Mr. Gudvitsa, Maester, welcome in as well. How is everyone doing on this fine night? I was actually gonna do a speed run tonight, but I was just like, I just really want to play WoW. I haven't really played through the main story, and I want to catch up with weeklies so that I can, do more videos as well. It takes 2 wipes to know you only needed 1. It takes 1 wipe to know that you need 1,000 more. Pixel, thank you for that. And Cloud, welcome in as well. Good evening to you. How are you doing? Guys, I posted a little video on Vplays, which is essentially a recap from, I guess, from yesterday's stream or day before yesterday. I just gave a little update on essentially being back to making videos. So they're still not as ambitious as I'd like because I'm still kind of like a little tired, but I'm getting better at just actually making content. So you can already find the speedrun from Really Really Longathon on Vplays if you want to see the FF7 run. It was posted yesterday. And today we're live on Vplays MMO. We're playing some WoW and we're here. It sounds like you guys are having the heat wave we just had, and maybe it's spread over to you guys now. It's actually really bad. We did get like a thunderstorm warning, but it never happened. So around here, it's currently, like up until an hour ago, it was about 40 degrees in the shade, 50 degrees in the sun. And this morning at like 7:30 in the morning already, it was 35 degrees in the shade. So that was awesome. That was great. And my workplace is around 60 to 65 degrees. So I'm just really trying to just kind of stay alive. 50 is ridiculous. Like, we have never had that before. 50 is insane. This is slime pools. I wish I could as well. Honestly. Yeah, 50 for us is not okay. It's not normal. It's not right. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've been dealing with. And it sucks. And I'm on my bike, and today I wasn't off, but tomorrow I'm off, so I'm actually gonna be streaming, well, early in the morning tomorrow, so that you're aware. I'm gonna sleep, take my son to school, and then we'll do something as well. So yeah, I'm happy to be here, happy to catch up with a little bit of WoW next week, not next week, next Wednesday. Tomorrow is the weekly reset, and I still have a few weeklies to do, but I also want to do the story. So I'm gonna do some story today, hang out a little bit, and that's pretty much what I have planned. Normally in Egypt, they don't do excursions in peak time, so they do them at 5 a.m. so that it's comfortable to enjoy the excursion. I wish I could do my work excursion at 5 a.m. Oh wait, no, I already do that. And it's already warm. Fucking hell. But I just want to like share just a tiny little story before we go. I actually feel much better at work now. So I'm gonna be telling you like some, some tiny little stories from work. Not all of them. Like I don't wanna like, pester you with it. But I feel a lot better. I actually met my third colleague, and sadly, this is the colleague that's gonna be leaving the country very soon because she's moving. But she's honestly the nicest person that I've worked with so far. And listen to this. I have a story to tell you. So today, she was trying to teach me. She's moving to Slovakia, so she's not gonna be working anymore, and I'm left with a mean colleague, with a semi good one, and with whoever is new. So she's basically moving to Slovakia because her husband works there, and he's been there for like 8 years, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna not let this asshole like mess me around anymore. We're either gonna be together or we're gonna separate. That's what she told me. So basically she's moving to Slovakia to live with with him, and like along with like the kids and everything. Isn't that north of Serbia? It is to the north, yeah. So she's not gonna be working anymore, but honestly she's the nicest person there. She was actually showing me how to make this like pizza dough, right? And she is the only person there who actually showed me and explained the movement with my hands. So my hands can do things, right? But they need to know the general direction in which my hands are to be moving, right? To successfully perform anything. I think that makes sense, right? So I was really trying to, to kind of like, do what she was doing. And like, as I was doing what she was doing, it was going well. And I was just like, do you realize that? Yeah, it's about the pizza though, right? I've been talking about this pizza though. And listen to this. And the worst thing about this is that our boss was right there when she was doing that. And I was so pressured, and I was actually kind of nervous because he just brought my shirt, right? And I was like, oh, thank you. And I have my shirt, like I have my uniform, but I was just like, I didn't feel like I like belonged in it just yet. So she's there, she's showing me how to actually do the pizza dough, which is like much harder than it looks, because I'm doing what she's doing, but like it's not happening for me, right? Like my hands, they're just like not making it happen. And then she's there, and our boss is like behind me, right? And she's showing me this, and I'm like making this pizza dough, and I'm not lying, and I don't like say this like lightly, but it was perfect. And I'm just like stood there, and I start crying, and I'm crying in my pizza dough. And like my boss turns around and he goes like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And she's like, "What's happening?" And I was just like, no, don't worry about it. I'm just very relieved. And I'm saying this as I'm crying in my workplace, and there's like tears like dropping into my pizza dough. It was ridiculous. And I was just like, I'm so sorry. It was so embarrassing. I was actually so embarrassed. But I was very emotional about this particular pizza though, that for the first time ever, it just like looked the way it was supposed to look, right? And then like I was done with the pizza, and then I go and I put my shirt on, and I was showing it to my boss, and I was like, "Look, I belong now." It was ridiculous. So we were all just laughing, and then he left, and I remained in my shirt, and I was just very happy about this pizza though. Anyway, that was my day, most of my day. Remember going on an excursion to the pyramids? When we were in Egypt, set off from the hotel about 2 a.m. It was 40. Oh, that's disgusting. I think Neon actually did a similar tour. Yeah, exactly. Set off at like 3 a.m. or so. Didn't go to Cairo by plane, but went by coach. It was March, so not peak summertime, but it was still late 20s at the time of the year. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm so sorry for like, I don't know, pestering you with this whole like, dough story. You don't need to worry about my dough. But my dough is getting better. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway, it was good. Did everyone go to Egypt except for me? Like, when am I gonna go to Egypt? Fucking hell. It's like, it seems like everyone and their dog's been there, but not me. Yeah, like, no, the work was nice, and this lady, and listen to this, she's so nice. She's actually, like, this is remarkable. She is the same size as me. Like two of us, like, we're like around the same height. We wear the same like, you know, the size and everything. So listen to this. Do you know how she said that she was moving? She asks me a very random question. She goes like, "Hey, do you wear dresses?" I was like, what? What do you mean, do I wear dresses? And I was just like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't actually own any dresses. Do you know how I lost all my summer, like, clothing and pretty much everything, right? And she has this theory that, like, that maybe I should wear, like, more dresses or something. And I was just like, dude, I don't go anywhere. I don't need to wear a dress or whatever. It's just, like, you know, jokes that we make. But anyway, she said that because she's moving, she has a ton of clothes that she's just gonna donate or throw away. And there's like dresses and stuff, and she's just like, "Do you want them?" I was like, "What?" It's like, "Do you want them? Like, for free? Like, I'll just bring them to work, and I'll start bringing them. Like, I want to give them to someone. I'm moving away, and I'm not gonna, like, you know, I'm not gonna, like, sell, and I'm not gonna bring them with me. So, do you want them? Like, I have some nice stuff." And I was like, okay, sure. So this lady is just gonna give me her clothes. Like, I don't know what the clothes is, but I'll show you when I get it. But anyway, I have an offer now to get some dresses, apparently. So that happened, and yeah, that's pretty much been my day. And then I came home, and Minivi and I watched a movie, which was quite nice. We watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I was a little roped into to watching it, and it was actually a really good movie. Like, he was just like, he thought that it was like a girly movie, but he didn't want other people to know about it. And now I'm just kind of like, I don't know, spoiling it, I suppose. But anyway, we you know, we ended up watching it, and it was so fun. Like, I actually really enjoyed it. And listen to this, like, he actually, like, knew the songs because he heard all these songs before. So we were watching the movie for the first time, but he knew the rhythm and he knew the lyrics of, like, all the songs. And I was like, where'd you hear these songs? And he's like, oh yeah, they're on YouTube. Like, he was just, like, listening ahead to, like, you know, to these songs that are in the movie. So so I got, like, a little vocalist there as well. It was a good movie. I had a lot of fun. And that was pretty much my day. Was that my day? Did I do anything else? Maybe not. Yeah, maybe even Roblox, because in Roblox there's, like, apps that actually allow you to, like, listen to music or watch, like, some, like, clips or videos or something like that. So it could have been Roblox. But the fact that I don't know is a bit of a concern. But I'll try to, like, figure it out. Did you have any fun? I had a lot of fun. That was fun. I liked the movie, and work was all right. Actually, it was, like, the first day that I felt like I had a grip on work. It was fun. I was watching it with my nephew, and we watched it the week it came out, The Demon Hunters. Yeah, it's a good movie, isn't it? Ayo, Roshi, long time no see indeed. How are you? Hope you're well. But yeah, guys, watch Demon Hunters. Demon Hunters is fun. Do you know what I want to rewatch? I'm gonna give you like 3 guesses. Does anyone know what movie I want to watch? Do you know? What movie could I possibly want to rewatch? It's not hard. It's not. It's really not. What movie does we want to watch again? I'm saying again. It's a tip. We could be here a while. No, it's actually not hard at all. Burning alive in this heat. How hot is it over there? It was 50 degrees today. In the sun over here. It was disgusting. Any guesses? It's really easy. I'm a simple woman. Yeah, I love summer as well, but, like, it's too much at this point. Hey, yo, Omega, welcome in. What's up? How are you today? What movie does V want to watch? No one knows. I'm a simple woman. I'm easy to please. No guesses? Okay. I would like to rewatch Lord of the Rings. I'm not kidding. I love Lord of the Rings. I want to watch Lord of the Rings again. That's it. That's it. It's so simple. I love Lord of the Rings, and I feel like this urge to watch it again. Extended, of course. That's the only proper version. But yeah, I'm getting this urge to watch it, and I got some good movie recommendations recently. Ayo Java, welcome in. What's up? How are you today? Oh, I just rewatched it. Oh, I just want to rewatch it again. That and like Hobbit and everything. Like I just need it. You don't rewatch Lord of the Rings. You watch it for the first time that day. Good job. That is correct. Honestly, like I don't know, like I just really, it's such a comfort thing for me. Like Lord of the Rings is like the best thing that's ever been created. Come on, guys. Lord of the Rings is awesome. I just want to watch Lord of the Rings. I own them, so it wouldn't be hard, but how nice would it be to just like rewatch them? I'm tempted to also go back to some things. I've been watching a lot of FF10 runs again, and now I'm tempted to run 10 again. Fucking hell. Gucci bit emotional day. Oh, kiddo graduated to mid school. Oh, GG's. It's like, oh shit, time goes by so fast. Yeah, right? We'll be dead in no time, right? Sorry, that's not at all what you meant, but I know what you mean. I found a way to ruin it, but honestly, GG's, that is wonderful. But yeah, life's too short. Take advantage of it and all that. Do you want to see me in my uniform? Let me show you a picture. I think I took a picture. That got dark as hell. I'm so sorry. Let me find a picture. I was actually thinking about that. I see. Check this out. This is me in my uniform. I don't know why I'm taking like pictures like this, but it's just a shirt. Anyway, you can't see it. I'm white as a ghost in this picture. But yeah, it's just like a black shirt with like writing on it, but I appreciate it has a V-neck. V-neck. Do you get it? The beacon's been lit. But yeah, I took a little picture and yeah, that's it. Gondar calls for aid, and Rohan will answer. We see your eyes are so bright. Yeah, my eyes are like two black bugs in like a shade of nothingness. I love how everyone here knows like the Lord of the Rings lines. I just want to watch Lord of the Rings. That's all I want to do right now. It's such a comfort thing. I've been thinking about it for days now. But translucent. I really am though. And I just came back from a holiday. I was supposed to like catch some color, right? But there's no color to be caught. I don't know the Gondor one from memes. That's okay. You still know something. Have you seen Lord of the Rings, Omega? Eggshell white is a color. Is that my color? I don't even know. Let me see if I can I also don't want to like dox my workplace. So it doesn't matter what it says on the shirt. It's irrelevant. But anyway. The candle's nodding me very well. I miss Lord of the Rings. Like every 6 months or even less, I miss it and I want to watch it again and again and again. A lot of text for merchandise though. It's the name of the shirt and the name of the place and everything, but you don't need to know where I work, so it's just fine. It is. It's such a comfort movie, and I'm reading. Look at what I'm reading right now. I'm actually about to finish the book. Has anyone read it? The Silmarillion. I learned how to pronounce it. Has anyone read it? How do you even read that? What do you mean? Silmarillion? Silmarillion. Silmarillion. It's really good. I remember, and that's the mean lady. I remember her now, and that's the colleague that I'm not a fan of. Read it to us? Oh, it's in my language. You wouldn't understand anything. Oh, but check this out. Oh, I can't show you this. I have a... Okay, so I have a, like a Polaroid picture of myself and my son. Because we met a woman on our holiday who had a Polaroid camera. And she took... I'm gonna, like, cover it a little bit. But she took a picture of us, like, on the beach. And it's so cute. Yeah, it's Serbian. Like, how cute is this? You know Serbian too? Really? Where are you from? Sorry, I'm nosy, but... Reading Silmarillion on stream would be pretty cool. Like, I could read it, but you're just, like, not gonna understand it. So there's that. But anyway, I have, like, a little souvenir. Oh, you're always joking. Oh, I believed you. I don't respond well to, like, jokes, I suppose, because I believe everything. We are gonna play some games today, for sure. But I just wanted to catch up a little bit, and tomorrow morning I'll be streaming as well for those of you who are adamant to keep your stream streaks even in this unpredictable environment that is my stream right now. But thank you for being here. And let me see if my WoW is updated. We're gonna do a bit of story, and I just wanna like try and catch up with the weeklies, and maybe, you know, God forbid, maybe record something. Michael, welcome in. What's up? How are you today? Settled into your work well then? No. No, there's still, well, yes and no. Like, there's stuff to learn, for sure. And I don't feel confident at all. And if they're trying to, like, push me into, like, working first shift or something, like, I don't think I'd be able to do that at all. But today was, like, a, you know, a big success because I actually made that fucking dough and it was good. And then later on, I heard, like, this colleague who was working with me, she was talking to the boss on the phone, and he's like, presumably he was asking her questions about me, like how I was doing or whatever, because then the lady was talking about me. Do I enjoy it? How do I answer that? It is character building. For sure. Like, that is the way to describe my work right now. It is character building, and I definitely feel like a little bit more of an adult, and it's hard, and I'm constantly on painkillers, and I'm very tired, but there is something enjoyable about, like, I treat it as a speed run in a sense, because everything needs to be fast. And I'm like trying to develop muscle memory to like put things like where it belongs, and it like gives me a little bit of dopamine to like know where to put something, and when someone's asking me to hand something to them, I know where it is and I can just like grab it and do it. So I like building muscle memory, I like building the routine. I just like don't know the menu at all. I think they're just insisting on me to just like learn these like basic helper things before I even start like learning the menu or whatever. I don't know what Pamin is, or Pamin. Do you think that working there will give you some life skills that you can take away from there? I mean, I think so. But honestly, it's a good job. Like, it doesn't... When is this gonna load? Oh, it was a bad pun? Sorry, that went over my head. I apologize. Yeah, you learn by doing, and it's just nice for someone to, like, give you the opportunity to learn rather than just, like...
Silvermoon thrives through fresh talent.
Jesus Christ.
Recruit any who seem capable.
Gobi, thank you for the 10 stream streak.
Our training grounds are riddled with pests. Your, years of experience should allow you to swiftly handle this matter.
What's he talking about? Where am I? Let me change this, this thing. Oh, I missed WoW as well. I'm slowly getting back into my routine, and over time I'll be ready to, you know, to just, like, you know, do the things that I want to do again. I was gonna speedrun today, but I was just like, I couldn't be fucking bothered, and I was looking at a speedrun all day, so I kind of like lived vicariously through that, and it feels like almost like it almost feels like I was doing a run instead. Oh Jesus! Oh yeah, I will reset the sub goal count. Thank you for working on my, you know, sub goals and all of that. Thanks for you know, for being so generous. I really appreciate it. It's never necessary. I just, you know, just wanted to say thank you. But yeah, I will do that. Thanks for reminding me. My throat is dry. I really want to run 10 again. I don't know why. I'm actually really tempted. Oh, fucking hell, I missed that as well. Hey, Darkalius, welcome in! How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Kind of back to World of Warcraft. I haven't finished the story of this patch. I was making videos, but I was waiting till till I had the time to like finish it on stream. So we're gonna do it today, and I want to catch up with some weeklies, do my folios and everything, and just kind of like go back to actually enjoying my free time. That's the hardest thing. It's like I go home and I have like this decision paralysis, sort of. Like I cannot like decide what it is that I want to do when I get home. I'm not as tired because I found myself very capable of having like the energy that I want, like to do the things that I want to do, even when I come home from work. Like the other day, I was at work and then I came home at 1 in the morning, and you know what I did? I took a bath. I took a bath and I went to bed at 3 in the morning, and there were no regrets to be had whatsoever. It was glorious. So now I do these things. I'm this person now. Arata, welcome in. How are you today? Doing okay? Glad to hear that. Pretty sure the story of this patch is even out. There is a, I don't know, but I have a quest that I haven't done yet, so I have like a few patch things to do. I made some videos from the PTR, but I haven't done the story myself, like at all. So we have a few things to do, but I'm honestly here to just hang out. So like whatever it is on, that's on screen. If you don't like WoW or whatever, I'll do a little bit of story. But I'm mostly here to just catch up. I couldn't be asked to. Since when do I say that? I couldn't be bothered to speedrun today. Anyway, due to my tragic schedule, we are where we are, and we're just gonna do story now. We have a bot is found wanting on Discord, if you know what I mean. Is there another one? Oh my god. Is it in mine? Shall I take care of it? I will take care of it. I thought that there was some story to be done. Is there not? I thought that there would be something. Fine, even if we don't do story, I'll just, catch up with weeklies or something. Are you satisfied with your final FF7 speedrun time? Sarsi, welcome in. What's up? No, I'm not that, like, satisfied because it was, like, a very basic time. Darkalius, I think you might be right. Like, maybe there's no story to be done and you're all debated and we're here for no reason at all, Kappa. Yeah, the Val and Nagital, I haven't unlocked it fully yet, so I want to explore the new zones a little bit and finish it, and I've done one new raid, so we can do that, and I was kind of working on just, like, fixing my overlays a little bit. So overall, there's stuff to do, but what matters is that we are here together. Once more. What am I saying? How do I move this? Edit. Oh, this is so convenient now. This good? That's not ideal. That's not ideal. I really want to watch Lord of the Rings again. Anyway, the headaches are also from the constant learning on your job. Yeah, that's true. And like today was like the first day that I didn't take a painkiller. Like not at work, not here, like not at all. So I was quite happy about that. And I think it was because this woman who I was working with, like she didn't give me any anxiety, of course. So I think that's also that was also really important. But yeah, Sarsi, I'm gonna be working on the FF7 run more. I just couldn't do it today. I watched a movie, came home, relaxed a little bit, and I just want to hang out, you know? For me, when I worked in catering, I always needed some time to relax after work. Sometimes it would be 1 hour and sometimes 2. You eventually get used to it. I hope so. I am quite worried. Like at this point, it just feels like I'm never gonna get used to it. And what means a lot is to like find like a little something like occasionally to kind of look forward to, whether it's during the working hours or before or after. Like I try to, you know, keep myself motivated, and you know, some things have really been helping, so there's that.
We offer greetings.
You save us all. Fungari the Hunter World Grudge Pit. But world, mostly world.
May the spores
Oh, this
be
was...
with you.
Alright, let's see what we actually have. I would like to go to Val and Nagital because those are the new zones. Yeah, I hope so. I hope I'll find a way to just, like, feel better there. I don't know where to go. First of all, I probably need to do the 2 out of 5, whatever this is. What is this? Ritual sites disrupted. What do I get? Is this Omnium Folio? Oh, that is it. Oh shit, we have the add-on that actually makes these quests a little bit more interesting. Oh god, Seeking Knowledge. Listen to this. Week 2 out of 5, Ritualized Arcana. This is an add-on that I use to make WoW quests sound a little bit more interesting. This is not done through AI. This is all like handwritten, so it's actually quite nice. But listen to this. Girly Pop, the Dawnwells got everyone on Magister's Terrace in a tweet. If magic can get all up in our business and corrupt other magics, what's going to happen to those ley lines branching out from this mystical mess? We need to get to the bottom of this, baby. Experimentation is the name of the game, Miss Ma'am. Those ritual sites in Keltalas are about to get a major disruption, and we're sending out our team to get those samples of the Arcana honey. It's gonna be a wild ride, but someone's gotta do it. We're talking ley line tampering, samples, and a whole lot of magic mayhem. So anyway, that's the quest. I hope you understood that. Did you want to add your 365 days a year total to your description? Oh, you mean like on Twitch? I hope I'll be able to do it, but I haven't, like, you know, I have committed to it and haven't at the same time. So, like, if anything awful happens, like, at any point, I would, you know, like, I don't know, like, it would feel like too much of a commitment. I'm gonna try to do it, so it's like a challenge, but I'm trying also not to, like, overwhelm myself with it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm kind of lost. I don't know where to go. I'm just gonna pick up, I guess pick up the weeklies. Ignite. Oh, this is the Silver Moon, shit, this is the Midsummer Festival. I haven't really done that. Silver Moon Flame Guardian. Yeah, I'll just accept all quests that I see. That's fine. That's perfect. I still stream some of 10 runs are cool for the future. I'm a fan. I'm tempted. I've been watching some 10 runs lately, and now I'm tempted to come back. And I was just like, it all looks very unfamiliar, but I used to be able to do it once, and if I was able to do it before, I'm sure I can de-rust, right? Real life is more important than the virtual. Have fun streaming as well. Yeah, exactly. And right now it's just for fun, and I actually just genuinely want to hang out and spend time. So, so it's nice. Like, this is actually, like, now it actually feels like a little bit of an escape from work as well. So thank you for being here. And, you know, for keeping me company. I show up as a proof of life in a sense. Not that I'm in any way, like, harmful to myself. But what I mean by that is like, it's like a promise to myself that I will do something for myself, you know?
The Farstriders stand ready.
I think I already, like, went to Val or Nagital, but I didn't do quests in there, so that's a bit of an annoyance. What is this? I don't want to win battleground matches. I'm not equipped for that. So I picked up a few weeklies, and what I want to do is I actually want to go to either Val or Nagital and try to figure out if I can, if I can, like, go and do stuff there, because it's a new zone and I haven't really explored anything there just yet. I think I go to Voidstorm. Yeah, exactly. No, I put it in the title, like, after I started the stream, because I kind of forgot about it. Did I update it? I hope I updated it. Holy shit, I don't know anymore. I don't know. Fuck me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's updated. It's all good. But yeah, long story short, apparently there's no story as of yet, but there are new zones to explore, and I just want to catch up with, you know, with the weeklies and see what's in the new zones. What is this? Take the portal from Voidstorm to Silver Moon Ridge. I don't know, what? I've only just... I've been there already. What are they talking about? I don't want to take any... How do I go to... How do I play this game? And when will I be able to upgrade my trinkets? I don't know anymore. You'll make yourself at home. Yeah, if I ever, like, figure out how to work this. See, people are stood there. I don't know how to like work this at all. Aha, okay, so I just need to play the game, so this will work. You spend less time on your PC because of the job. How are you feeling about it? And how does it feel when you do log on your PC? I feel... No, I understand what you're trying to ask. So, I'm a bit frozen when I'm at my PC because I want to do everything and I don't end up doing like a lot of things. I spend a lot more time, and I mean a lot, on my phone. like I'm on my phone when I have like a work break or something, and I'll be honest with you, I don't mind it. It's been nice. So I've just been phoning, which is like not the healthiest thing, but I'm alright. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do this. Meta quest. What is it? Omnium Folio. I guess this is one of the quests that I really do need to do. Is this... Like, where's my weeklies? Do I not have them anymore? Modules... Oh, okay, activities. I don't need it. Season 1. I guess this is fine. PvP, I don't really play it. Great Vault. Whatever. Currencies. Delves is fine. Praise, world bosses. Custom task. What is a custom task? My god, I don't know. And let's do Omnium Folio, I guess. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, the borrowed power one. Yeah, for some reason it just like wasn't loading or tracking anything for me, so there's that. Yeah, I guess. Like, I'm on my phone and, you know, I try to stay connected, and that particular thing has just been so helpful. No, you can ask me questions. I'm here to talk to people. I'm not here to, oh, play my game. Yes, I want to play my game, but it doesn't matter. I'm just flying around. So don't feel bad about asking questions. You know, I'm here to, you know, talk to people. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, but that's fine. But no, I'm happy. I'm happy to be working there. I just wish I was a little better at it. I don't feel like I'm good at it at all, and that's a bit sad. But I'm hoping at some point that... What is that? That it'll get better. I don't know where to go. What is this ritual site? Oh, okay. Alright, let's do the weekly. I just told me you're Serbian because I was wondering forever what your accent was. My accent is a bit of a shit show because I lived in different countries and interacted with different people who live in different parts of English-speaking countries, and I have this very annoying ability actually to pick up words and accents. And you know what? And this is the funny thing, like when I talk to someone a lot, I tend to subconsciously acquire the way they speak, and not just the way they speak, but also like I'm like obviously subconscious about it, but like sometimes I will like pick up phrases that someone like often uses, and sometimes like that changes based on like the company, you know, the company that I keep. Where do I go? Yeah, I'm just like very annoying with it, and I'm not like I wish I wouldn't do that. What is this obelisk? Oh my god, do I actually have to do the ritual sites? If you're a behind, missed quest can be completed back to back. 264. I guess I'll do, oh, it requires a 4 challenge. Okay, fine. I'll do a ritual site. Right click to unlearn. Why would I choose your challenges? 2 challenges. I don't have to have all challenges on, right? I can just like not do that. How many of them do I need? Oh, okay, increase the spoils. Aha, so these just like increase patrols. I don't like that. Additional forces. I don't like that. This is, I guess this is fine. Requires 2 challenges. Okay, fine. Okay, tendrils. Whatever. I'll take those 2. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. 7 Italians, I can always pick that one up, but I'm also half Italian. That's probably the reason why. Love the UK stuff. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. Sounds like variation of the classic more accent when talking to someone from home on the phone. Yeah, I know what you mean. Follow a few English people, I love it. And I need to like stop watching people, and then I will speak less like the people who I don't know, watch or talk to or something. It's incredibly quick for me to like pick up on these things. How do ritual sites do require a specific amount of challenges? Yeah, I don't want the hard one. What is this? Why am I in a... Oh, I'm in an instance group. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, I'm happy to finally just like find some sort of a routine. I'm not very comfortable in the ritual sites, but I think I've geared up since I tried it for the first time. So I'll just do this quest, I suppose. It's no problem at all. They're like outdoor. Oh, did I choose this? Motherfucker. They're like outdoor delves, which I don't like it. Like, they're not delves. I just want to play delves. Never knew you were Serbian, always thought you were from South America. Oh, really? For some weird reason, your English is fine, though. Thank you, I appreciate that. Speaking of South America, though, I do speak... Well, I do understand Spanish very well, and I used to be able to speak fluently, but I need a de-rust. Like, I'm actually, you know, I haven't spoken Spanish actively in a very long time, and I want my Spanish back, you know, because Spanish is a nice language, but... Wait, why am I talking about that? Oh, South America, right. Sorry. Yeah, I thought you were some kind of Eastern European. I am. And I don't know if my accent is giving me away, but I try not to give myself away. Yeah, you were right. Yeah, some kind of Eastern European, right? Oh, piece of shit. I wanted to go. Now he's gonna see me. It's fine. Anyway, don't worry about it. I need to go to the other side. Why am I upset? But yeah, work's been going surprisingly well. I've learned that there were some people who quit because they either didn't want to work with a particular co-worker, probably the mean one, or they just like didn't like the job, but they also have like a full litter of kids at home, and they have no luxury whatsoever to not work. Like, I need this job, and I don't give a shit. They're gonna have to pry this job from my cold, dead hands. I don't care how difficult it is. They are going to have to fire me because I will not leave this job. Like, they don't understand this, but you know. Yeah, it's actually next to northern Macedonia. So northern Macedonia is between Greece and Serbia. You pass for being Greek. I'm gonna take that as a big compliment. I would unironically love to have been Greek. I think they're awesome. They're such nice people. Honestly, huge respect for Greek. The Greek. nice is that? You guys are all so nice. What the hell? They are. And do you want to hear a story about how lovely Greek people actually are? And this is the story from my holiday. So I went on a holiday, and my son and I were on our own, and on the last day of my holiday, I, in my infinite wisdom, have tragically lost my wallet. Like, lost it. It was gone. So my son and I, on that last day, we were out on a walk, and we came back, and we realized that I realized that my wallet is nowhere to be seen. My wallet had all my documents, all of my cards, everything, right? So I took his hand and I was like, we're going outside and we're gonna go search for it, because it is not in this apartment. And it really wasn't. It just wasn't. I wasn't like making it up. I didn't panic. I searched through everything and I was like, yeah, my wallet is just gone. So we're walking out, and mind you, he's 7 and it was 11 p.m. So I'm holding a 7-year-old. Well, he's walking, excuse me, I'm holding his hand, and we're walking around trying to figure out if I had dropped it somewhere. Because if I had dropped it and if it's still there, that would be fucking remarkable, right? So we walk up to this fountain, where it's like a fountain that is like outside of like a bar or a hotel or whatever. So my son thought that that fountain was very interesting, and when we were coming back from this walk, I actually took a picture of this fountain. I was like, I took a picture there, so the wallet must have been like dropped there, right? So my first instinct was to talk to the lady who works at this bar to see if anyone at all has maybe turned in a wallet. This sucks. I'm gonna die. So I tried to talk to her, and I was like, hello, do you happen to know if anyone here has, turned in a wallet? Like, I lost my wallet, I need my stuff back or whatever. And so this lady, and I was so pissed, she ignores me. She ignores me, and she's on her phone. And I was like, dude, listen. Oh, shit, I messed that up. I was like, listen, like, do you know anything about this? And she's still on her phone, not talking to me. But then suddenly, she turns her phone around, and she's showing me the picture of my wallet, and she's asking me if it's mine. And it's like, yeah, dude, that's mine. How do you have a picture of my wallet? Why do you have a picture of my wallet? So she tells me that I was motherfucker. So she tells me that I was in this souvenir shop where I'd lost I left the wallet on the counter. And the guy who works at the souvenir shop, he immediately took a picture and sent it to this group chat. They have like a Viber group chat for lost and found. Like, the entire city has it. So as soon as someone loses something, they take a picture of it, and everyone knows where that is in case anyone comes asking. So luckily, we took a picture of that fountain, and it occurred to me to ask this lady about the wallet, because I just walked to the souvenir shop and they just gave me my wallet back, like, intact, with all of my documents, all of my money, everything. How nice is that? Can you believe that? But this fool managed to lose her wallet on the last day of her vacation somehow. Fucking hell. I don't even know what to say. It's amazing and an uplifting story. It was very downlifting at the time when it was, happening. But it's funny now, right? It would not have been funny if, if I had actually lost my wallet. I would have lost, and I shit you not, I would have lost likely my YouTube money, my, last salary from my previous job, like everything. I would have just lost it. It would have been awful. But, here we are. And I still have my wallet, so that's good. so warm here. I'm trying not to have my AC on because I don't know, my head will like catch a cold or something because my hair is still wet. But it is so fucking warm. I feel like your outcome would have been different if you were in a big city in the US. Oh, definitely. But this is, like, not in a sense of, like, oh, in the US there's, like, thieves or something. I think it's just a difference between, like, a big city and a small city. Yeah, this track, it was part of a questline when we played it together. I remember that. I am fucked in so many ways right now. That's not good. None of this is good. I am in trouble. I actually don't know what to do, and now I'm pulling everything, and that sucks. Why is this so hard? Fucking ritual size. I hate this place. I hate it here. Just die, everyone. Just die. Can I just, like, please, go away. Just, no! How did you... The motherfucker... why am I on the most difficult challenge? I just need to do a quest. I shouldn't have been here. This is hard. I mean, I think people everywhere, in all honesty, are now more compelled to steal. And that's because everyone is struggling. And that's kind of fine, you know? Like, not fine, but like, in the sense that it's understandable. So it is, you know, it is sad. But I'm just happy that I got my wallet back. And, do you want to hear another story about what happened to me at work? I actually, like, I worked for like 4 or 5 days, and I cried on 2 separate occasions. One was because of the pizza, though. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I don't even have anything. Give me a moment. Yeah, fucking Dej. Thank you for the reminder. So, I'm gonna tell you something, and you're not gonna believe me this story. You should, because I always tell the truth. But here's the thing. This was my 2nd or my 3rd day at my new job. And this old lady, who looks, like strangely familiar, but unfamiliar at the same time. She walks in, and she sees me. And she actually, I shit you not, she tears up, and she asks me who my parents are. And I was just like, that's a bit of a strange thing to ask, but I'll entertain it. I didn't tell her the name of my family or my parents. I just said, oh, well, you wouldn't know them because I'm not from this city. Assuming that she's from the city and that she thinks that I'm maybe somehow, like, related to someone from that area, right? So this lady, she drops the topic, but she's still kind of looking at me weird, right? And I pay no attention to it. And then this lady starts talking about her job. Like, the lady is old. She's clearly retired. And she's talking about how she used to work at this, like, kitchen place. So it's like, so it's like a big kitchen for, like, students at the university. And I was there, and I was just, like, listening to it, and was like, can you say that again? Where exactly did you work? And she tells me about the place, and I was like, shit. So I asked her if she knew my grandma. And if you've ever, like, been here, you know that I bring up my grandma quite a lot, because, you know, she was quite important to me. And she was like a mom to me, because she practically raised me. And I was like, do you happen to know her? And she's just, like, there, and her eyes are just, like, filling with tears, and she's like, how would I not know her? She was one of my best friends. And I was just like, what? So I tell her that that's my grandma. And this lady, like, she almost, like, starts crying. And then she did start crying. And then I started to cry as well, because, like, it was just like, it was the most surreal moment of like actually meeting someone who used to know a person who was really important to me, right? So she tells me she actually, like, she remembered my name, and she remembers that my grandma used to bring me when she would see her. So she remembers me from when I was a baby. Like, imagine me just working somewhere and just some unrelated lady just showing up and having this wild story to tell. And she actually completely broke me, because she started telling some stories about my grandma, and she started like mimicking her, and she was like saying things the way my grandma would say them, and it was almost like hearing my grandma again through someone else. It was actually ridiculous. And she actually she gave me her phone number, and she took my phone number, and she invited me to have coffee with her sometime to just kind of talk about her and reminisce a little bit and whatever else. It's actually so weird. Do you want to hear what the more weird thing about it is? This lady is actually the owner of the house that my workplace is renting. So that means that, like, they can't possibly mistreat me now, because if they're mean to me, I can, you know, I wouldn't. But you know what I mean. It's actually ridiculous. That's how she was at that place in the first place. I don't know what to do. Monitor magical energy at second location. What do I need to do here? It's actually insane. Actually a wild story. And she told me her name, and I immediately recognized the name because my grandma used to talk about her a lot, and she would be on her phone with her and everything. And I got to meet her just like out of nowhere. How insane is that? I don't know what to do here. Monitor magical energy at second location. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I'll just go. But yeah, I was kind of shook. And this is like, it's just something a bit like, I guess private for me. I don't just like, I don't like really talk about this, but my grandma and I, we used to love watching Lion King together. Like, you know that's my favorite movie of all time. And I was just thinking about it. Like, as I was, continuing with work, like, it's just like, there was like a song that started kind of playing in my head. Do you know, like, that song, He Lives in You from Lion King? The reason why it started kind of like playing in my head is, well, I told you the whole story, but I didn't tell you the most important part. The reason why the lady teared up is because she said that when she saw me, she thought that she saw my grandma. Because she said that I looked just like her when she was young. She said that, like, I'm basically a spitting image of her. And I don't have a lot of pictures from my grandma when she was young. But she said that that's why she reacted the way she did when she saw me. So, like, in a very strange way, like, the reason why I was so upset, shook, I guess, is because it just kind of, like, what she said, it made me kind of, like, feel proud in a way for, like, at least carrying her physical legacy in a weird sense, right? And it just felt like she was kind of, still around. It's like I'm carrying her with me in a sense. And I kind of like that. And I don't often, like, I don't talk about religion. Like, I'm not, like, inherently religious or anything. But, like, I miss my grandma so much that, like, I would accept parts of this, like, I don't know, of some beliefs just for personal comfort. To just kind of, like, feel like she's still around. So the thing is, like, when I heard this story, it made me think, like, if there was afterlife, and if there were, like, people who still look after you in a sense, like, when they're gone, like, if that was the case, and if I started to work in this workplace, like, my grandma, if she was, if she were to be looking after me, she would send she would send me her best friend to meet me, you know, and to kind of like be there. Like how cool is that? Like, you know, no one knows if that's true or not. Obviously, it's just speculation. But like, if that was the case, like, she would definitely do that, because like I know how she is. So I just thought that was really cool. I was quite grateful, you know. Oh, piece of shit! I was casting. But anyway, that happened to me. At least we killed all these other ones. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can choose to be comforted by that, because it's such a strange coincidence that if I... Like, who's to stop me from, you know, believing that, you know, that it's more than a coincidence? You know? Part of religious rejection of things being random, so I hear. Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, not necessarily religion, but like something, right? It was just nice for just a second, even as a person who is not inherently religious at all, to just kind of like, for just a brief moment, to feel that. Yeah, like, I don't believe in anything, but it was just like, you know, it made me think about her, and it made me go like, well, thank you, you know? That was quite nice to, you know, to kind of like remember her in that sense. Because obviously if she was around, she would have known to like, she would have known that I would, you know, that I'm right now, that I'm pretty much alone, and it would have been something that she would have done, you know. Personally, you needed proper paperwork to believe that. That was a joke. Thank you for clarifying. I mean that. And I don't know what to do here. I think I'm just gonna go that way. How many of these ritual sites do I need to do? But yeah, I thought that was quite sweet. Very random, but quite nice. Like, it made me feel less alone on my, like, second day of work, essentially. And I wanna talk to her. To that lady. I want to like send her a message and have a cup of coffee with her, but I'm just scared that I would be like too upset, maybe, like too I don't know, like I'm not saying that it's like unhealthy to be sad or cry about it or something, but I don't know if I'm ready, you know. I am gonna die again because I don't know how to operate in these circumstances. Yeah, maybe it would be comforting. Maybe. I'm not sure. I want to talk to her because I think that, like, mind you, this lady is old, right? So, like, if anything was to ever happen to her and I didn't get to talk to her, it's like, I would feel like, weirdly, like, I would feel like I've let my grandma down or something, because like, if, like, let's assume that there is some truth to her essentially, like, you know, playing any part in this encounter. I think that she would have really wanted me to do it. Motherfucker, I knew it. I'm just trying to do a quest. I do have a ton of things to do, but and this is something that is also like new for me. Oh, go away. Thank you. What's new for me is just like this feeling of like, for the first time, actually having like some sort of like a support system, and that's not like common for me, especially not around where I am. So I want to like share something else as well. Like these women who work at this workplace, they're all older than me. Like, and I mean older by like at least 15 to 20 years. So they're kind of like, in a sense, it feels like they're kind of like motherly figures or something. Not in a sense of like me wanting to like attach to them weirdly or something, but they are like, they do have a certain like amount of wisdom that comes with age. Not all of them are wise. Like some of them aren't, like, I don't like them at all. But some of them, like, you can really learn things from. And I don't really have my mom around. And it's just nice to feel like someone actually kind of looks after me a little bit, you know? Like, they're all ladies, and I don't know, like, it's just nice to listen to their stories. And most importantly, I've learned a lot about their personal, like, circumstances, like their marriages, their distance relationships, their, like, the stuff that they've endured to save, like, their own relationships, and that includes distance and cheating, and in some cases even something like prison. Like, you wouldn't believe the stories that I've heard. So it's just like, it's like at that age they're like, it feels like they're willing to endure a lot more, and like put up with more shit, I guess, because that's just like how their life is at this point. So for me, it was just like, yeah, you should probably walk away. But then I'm listening to them, and I'm realizing that it's not always easy, you know, because sometimes it's the kids, sometimes it's, you know, it's other reasons why people stay in these, you know, in these really complicated relationships. So talking to them about these things has been kind of enlightening, if you will. So I talk to them about all sorts, not just about work. So in a way, it feels like I'm making, like, older friends, which I'm kind of happy about. Like, not that I need someone to look after me, but I do, from time to time, have this, like, sensation of like, waiting for an adult to, like, show up and help me. You know? Yeah, it's something that I've never really had before. So it's, you know, it's been nice. Okay, I have 6 out of 8 of these bullshit things. What else do I need? An unfortunate creature, everything here is unfortunate, has been twisted and corrupted by void energies. It's a tragedy, and it must be put to rest. Yeah, we'll try. But yeah, am I bothering you with a lot of these stories? If I'm bothering you, like, you can tell me, but I also, you know, I feel like I have some, you know, some things to share, and that's in itself has been nice. Because I'm probably going to be bringing it up a lot now that it's, fuck you. Eat shit, thank you. Go away. Yeah, kind of like mentorship. There is one particular coworker that, like, I feel like no one likes to work with, and I've been told also that that no one really likes to, you know, likes to spend time with her. She's not a very nice person. She's very troubled. And there are reasons why, like, whether it's the physical appearance or, you know, some other things, she is a very jealous person as well. Like, she displays her jealousy through really mean commentary about other people. So she's not very nice, but she can get the job done. But she's also the person who will go around and fix the things that don't need fixing, and then will confuse the new co-worker further, because, like, I will feel like there is something that I'm doing wrong, and then when I'm working with people who are more lenient, then they say, like, oh yeah, this is fine, you don't have to worry about it. Whereas she made me worry about it big time, you know? So it's just, like, comes down to just who you work with. And this lady is like, like, she's, I don't like to spend time with her, mostly because she tends to say mean things about others. And this is what I found out from another co-worker. She's been apparently, like, not apparently, but she has been spreading rumors about every single young person who comes into the work environment, because our boss is very young. And I'm like, when I say very young, I mean like 5 years older than me. Like, that's fucking young. And the place was open for about a decade. So he was 26 or 27 years old when he opened the place. And she tends to spread these rumors about, like, whenever like there's a younger coworker, she like tells everyone that she thinks that, I don't know, that they're like sleeping together or something like that. And it's just like happened to everyone. So now I'm just like, yeah, I really don't want that to happen to me. You know, I'm just really anxious about it. Because, like, no one wants these things to, you know, like, no one wants these rumors. Fucking hell. You know? But she's like that. I don't know why she's like that. No one knows.
I would hear your scream. My flames.
So that's the annoying part about working there. And it like makes you think. You know, it makes you think that like she's actually the one who's like weirdly attracted to him or something, you know? And she could be his mom. Like, she's that old, you know? So it's just really weird.
My flames overwhelm you.
Like, why is she doing that?
Quick will fill.
Don't kill me. Do not fucking kill me. Come on. Where's Valera? Give me the... If you're gonna give me a Delve experience, just give me my Valera back. What the hell is this?
Overwhelm you.
I am overwhelmed. Come on. This is like Kingdom Hearts. You get to collect these like little things that cure you for just a little bit. Finally. Oh my god, I will die now. Well, this was an experience. I'm not a huge fan of these like rituals, but at least we're, you know, we're gonna do the weekly quest. What's this? Is this my loot? Okay, that's fine. Anyway, weird people. I'm not gonna worry about it. Not gonna pay attention to it. Dun, dun, dun. What's this now? Monitor magical energy. I don't know how to... How do you monitor... What? I don't know. I didn't understand it. It's fine. I'll come back there at some point. I want to go home. Where is this? Oh, that's not home. That is so far away. Let's try to go to the Arcantina to just take a shortcut. That is not home. Did I do the folio then? I think so. But anyway, what have you guys been up to? I've been talking about work for far too long. What have you been playing? I'm still like easing back into playing something. So I'm here just providing background noise essentially. Just like retraining myself to do the things that I like to do. I've been having this, like I said, this weird like decision paralysis. I would come home and I would have no idea what to do. So sometimes I'm just on my phone because I just don't know what I want anymore. I just want to get rid of this quest. I think I'll get another one. Annoyingly, it's not gonna disappear, but that's fine. Yeah, so I did have like a change in position and I was working from home. So it was like a completely different environment, and now I'm outside for the first time in ages. And it feels like how shall I put this? Like, I know obviously, you know, even like when you're working from home, it's still a real job. But like this feels like a little bit of a realer job, you know? And there's like like a little bit of self-validation coming from it, but not too much. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not being arrogant about it or anything. I'm just happy that I'm kind of getting to experience it at least. So, I don't know if I'll continue to work there, but now there's a lot of social pressure as well. So let's imagine for a second that I decide to not work at this place anymore and I want to quit. Which is, I think, a respectable thing to do, right? If you realize that you don't want to work the job. But I'd be so embarrassed at this point. I'd be so embarrassed to quit that I would likely be nervous about living in this town forever now. Because I might be seen by someone who, like, used to be my coworker at a place where I gave up on the job. And listen to this. There was a lady who was in training before me. And boy, do they talk shit about her. Because, like, they say that she basically learned nothing. And I mean, like, nothing at all in 3 weeks. And she's the one who stopped coming to work. She wasn't kicked out. She wasn't, like, she didn't, like, you know, it wasn't their decision. It was her decision. And the other day, she came in and she asked for, I don't know what it was, but I actually made it for her. And then later when she left, the other coworker told me that that was the lady who used to, like, work here as a, you know, as a person in training. And I was just like, Superman couldn't get me to walk into a place where I, like, used to work and then quit and, like, had a bad relationship with her. She's just, like, she was so shameless about it. She just, like, walked in and wanted a sandwich, which I think is also mature. I don't think I'm in the right here at all. I think that, like, even if I did quit, like, I wouldn't get into an argument with anyone, you know, like, I would just, like, end it with a good relationship, but I would feel like I failed, and I couldn't, like, I could not face me failing, and then I just, like, would choose to not see those people again. So I'm different. Like, I feel like that could compel me to dedicate my life to working in that place, regardless of whether I like it or not, out of, like, fear of being seen as a quitter. And I'm ready to work there until the day I die so that I don't have to face that. Is that normal? I don't think that's normal, but anyway, that's how I feel. At least we got one weekly done, right? I don't know, for some reason I would care and I would feel awful about quitting. Don't get me wrong, the job is hard. It's not easy. Like, it is a hard fucking job and I want to quit like 20 times a day. Not because it's bad, but because at this point I like fantasize about, like, when it's really hard. I fantasize about
unwise.
like
to
things
oppose
being
us.
easy again and being at home again, and then I'm just like, well, nothing's really stopping me, right? I can quit, and tomorrow I can come here and I can say, guys, I decided to quit. I'll just focus on my videos. I'll try to find a, you know, a job from home or something, right? I would, you know, I would be, you know, free again. I got paid for every day that I worked there, even in training. So I didn't lose anything, right? But the shame of quitting that I would feel both here and there would just like be too much for me to handle. So I'm just gonna keep working there. It's fine. What do I need to pick? Yeah, I'll go with this. Okay, how do I get the
Do not
Omnium?
squander resources.
I'm not squandering anything. What are you talking about? I'm just trying to get to the Omnium. I don't think it's possible anymore. There's an expansion summary, which is getting me to essentially use these folios, but I think that's all I can do. Week 3. I can't do week 3, can I? No. No, that's not how it works. There's a world boss that I need to do. Let's do that one. Giving up on a job means you value yourself more than a bad job. I believe those people try to project the idea that quitting is wrong because they don't dare to do it in spite of not liking their job. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't dare do it because I don't have a job right now. And like, I don't know, maybe I talk too much about it and maybe I'm just like, you know, saying things that maybe I shouldn't or whatever, but if I don't have a job, sure, I have YouTube, but then I have like Twitch, which I don't like to see it as a job because then it starts feeling very jobby, as in like I'm like trying to make money on Twitch, whereas it's also like my personal little escape or something. So it's that, but like also like there's like child support. I don't want to live off child support. I'm also not that person, you know. There's Patreon, there's like all these things, so we would survive. But is that the life that I want? I don't know. You know, I can start looking for another one, but here it's like this is the job that I can get, and it's in my country, and it also comes with healthcare. It comes with pension. It comes with like all the benefits, with days off, with like a legal job that if I'm ever wanting to like travel somewhere, let's say I want to get a visa or something, I can use this job to prove that I'm going to be back in my home country, which I didn't used to be able to do with like some of the previous jobs that I had. So I think that's a huge benefit. If I'm working from home, sure, the job is easier and, you know, maybe I'm having weird hours, maybe I'm not, or whatever. But then, in the eyes of my own country, I'm unemployed. And I pay taxes as a freelancer, but I have no healthcare, I have no pension, I have like none of this stuff. Whereas this job is offering me all of that. Do you think that that would be a good enough reason to push through a new job that like is essentially kind of sort of hard to work in, but then it has all these benefits? I quit a job one time and reapplied and it turned me down, but I still went to the interview. What happened at the interview? If the job sucks, I'll 100% peace out and not feel bad about it. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Honestly, massive respect for being able to do that because I just don't know how to do it. I don't think it's a character flaw. I think it's respectable. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of how I, you know, feel about it. And there are reasons why I would like to, you know, to have that, I guess, legal, like, proof of having a job. I would love that. I expect that you want to stick something to the end, but don't let your mental health suffer in the process. I think it's only suffering right now, just a little bit. Like, obviously, it weighs on me. Not in like a horrifying sense of like, oh shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe sometimes. But I haven't learned the job yet. How about I I start like actually learning everything there is to know about the job. And then once I have all these skills, if I fucking hate it, and if I don't feel like doing all of that, then I think it's fine to quit. But right now, I don't, like, I don't even know how to do everything. So I just feel like it would just make no sense to quit until I've been trained. Because I actually, when I know how to do something, I take a lot of pleasure in it. Same goes for school, for speed runs, for, you know, for work or whatever. When I know how to do something, I love doing it. And I think that's normal. I think that's how most people feel. So I want to actually learn everything there is to do with the job and to then see if I hate doing what I know how to do. So I think that, like, even like the small things that I know how to do, like, let me, like, I take quite a few pictures. I just didn't take pictures, but I take pictures sometimes. So there are things that I know how to do. I'll like zoom in or something. Let me see. I have a ton of pictures. Let me just find something that I can show. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you this. So this is like these are like little, like, do you know, like loaves of bread that you will put like a piece of meat like inside of, like, do you know, like those like loaves of bread that go into like an oven or something, and then they grow and you cut them in half and you put the meat in there. I didn't know how to, like, I didn't used to know how to do that, but like now I can do it. Like, I think I can do it quite well. They look kind of like burger buns, but they're more like homemade. It's like homemade dough, and you just like shape it into like a circle and then put it in the oven, right? So it's like something that I didn't used to know how to do, and now I know how to do it, and I take pleasure in doing it, and I never don't want to do it because I know how to do it. So like, it's things like that. Wait, I have another one. I have quite a few pictures, but like I'll be like a little selective. So the other day, also, I made a pizza. Admittedly, it was like another person basically made the dough surface because I didn't used to know how to do it. But basically, I took a picture with permission so that I can like remember how that one is served. So I made something like this. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, I'm able to do that now, and forever now when I need to like make that pizza, I'm like, oh, okay, I know how to do that. That's fun. I will do that. You know, it's like I'm learning like bits and pieces of things that I never like used to know how to do, and I take a lot of pleasure in doing that. And also, a part of me just doesn't want to disappoint my son either, because now he knows that I work there, and he actually visited me over the weekend with you know, his dad's, you know, side of the family, because that's who he's with during the weekend, and I was working. So I got to make him food at my workplace, and I didn't used to think that that would be so satisfying, but it is very satisfying to be able to do that. To have someone visit me at my workplace and I get to make them food. How cool is that? I'm sorry, that's just really cool. And now he knows that I work there, and he's excited, and he even told some friends and whatever else. And I don't want to quit and have to explain to my son why or whatever, you know, unless something like really happens or something. It's like now he's a part of it as well. It's like, why would I quit? It's nice. Yeah, exactly, Abby. I think I need to learn it fully and then see if I hate it or not. Because the parts that are now routine, it feels good, right? I've seen enough Ratatouille to know anyone can cook, and reviewers are assholes. Right? No, I mean, I will learn over time, I think. You're still learning the job and still settling in. It doesn't have to be a forever job. You might enjoy things once you settle in and find your own routine. I think so. I think I have the potential to learn, but I don't think I ever want to work on my own. Like, I would rather be paid less and I'm happy to, you know, tell my boss that, but I think he would just like find a way to convince me that I actually can do it. But you know, I wouldn't want to do it, and I'd rather just tell him, just pay me less, just give me less money, and I don't want to be here on my own. You know, I think I'll do that. But he's the kind of character who's just gonna tell me like, you're full of shit, you know how to do this. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. I don't want to do it at this point. Like, I do not see myself at all like as someone who will like have her own shift, but that means that I always have to work second shift unless I'm allowed to be like first shift with someone. We'll see. Like, it's just like oversharing at this point, so I'm sorry, but there's another food place right next to ours that's gonna be shut down for 2 weeks because they had an inspection and apparently they didn't like give a receipt to a customer who turned out to be like an inspection for that sort of thing. So now we're gonna be busy like in the morning and at night. So it's you know, it's gonna like, I think I will be allowed to still like work first shifts with someone, which is normally not the practice. The last to pay your last offer to do odd shifts or whatnot. Yeah, I did, and I don't think that he'd like push me into it or anything, because I wasn't trained on it. Like, no one explained to me how the like cash register works or the paperwork or anything of the sort. They're just like having me do these mundane things until I get used to it. So they're not pushing me to do anything. But I'm like that. Like, I'd rather just, you know, say something stupid and self-detrimental, I guess. I can imagine taking the time out of my day to write a review of something. Yeah, no worries for the F-bomb. We do that here. But yeah, I mean, for some people it's a job, isn't it? So there is that. I'm just stood here and I'm not even doing the quest. We do have I think this is Val, right? I haven't been to Val, unless you count the PTR, but take up the Cenespar and point and be ready.
If you are done instigating, Decimus, our Rift Wardens stand at the ready.
Yeah, I haven't done this. So basically, this is the new zone from the new patch that I have not personally seen yet. Sag. Let's do that today. Are we going?
Stars guide our path. Forward!
Do they? There's a heroic version, and I'm 2 levels under it, but I think I really want I think I'm gonna choose this. Wait. Your item level is lower than recommended for entering Heroic Solo. The content is recommended for 3+ players. Are you sure you wish to proceed? No. No, there's no 3 people. Why is this such group content? What do I do here? Okay, at least there's something to do, right? So that's nice.
Alari, you and Leona establish a perimeter. Balath, scout ahead with Barat and the others.
This is actually
keep us hidden while we gather our bearings.
Apparently like a really cool like zone with actual outdoor challenges. So I'm kind of excited to figure out how it works. Have a filthy vocabulary? Yeah, we all do. No worries. Mel shields herself from the cold gust of howling wind. Our location is convenient, but the weather is not. At least this area is clear. We can break ground here. While Ymera works to bring in the remainder of our forces and supplies, let's gather our bearings.
Death to the Shadow God.
Showdown on Valve. What is this? We still hold the element of surprise, which gives us a moment to fortify our position. While Ymera opens a more stable travel network for the rest of our forces, our scouts have stopped. Now, our scouts have gone ahead to survey the terrain. Meet with them in the field and activate our surveillance beacons. I will remain here to cover the arrival of our reinforcements.
Our allies have scouted ahead to see what we're dealing with. Regroup with them and see what they found.
This sounds very mean. Our enemies are not yet aware of our arrival, which gives us an advantage. By neutralizing their presence here, we buy our people back home the respite they need. Venture out into the frozen landscape and sow chaos, champion. What the fuck does that mean?
The void presence here buys our people back home the respite they need. Sow chaos
I just read that.
I do my duty. The Rendurai survive.
So this is basically the normal mode, isn't it? Is this still hard? I heard some really good things about this mode, but I'm gonna do the basic unlock quest to just try and figure it out.
I have sacrificed everything. What have you given?
Sorry. What can you tell me about this world? The archives in Antorus reveal the Legion's presence here on Val was scarce. I can't imagine why. At least 2 invasion vessels were lost in their attempts to claim this world. They eventually established a few strongholds, though they were nothing more than remote outposts. Apparently, those stationed to Val's outposts were usually sent here as punishment for continuous failures.
Trust in Lord Illidan's plan.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we will do that. See, there's people here. Can I find a group to be in the heroic
The Dominar do not care for those they've brought to this frozen wasteland.
version here?
Maybe we can save potential allies from this fate.
I don't know what's happening here, but there's like people fighting stuff. Do I belong here? Should I fight them? I don't understand anything. World of Warcraft actually did a really cool thing. So we're right now in this zone. It's called Val, and they made 2 new zones, but they also rotate weekly. So I think last week I had access to another one called Nagitel, which is mostly like a fungal area of some sort, but I didn't get to finish the quest there. I didn't explore it. So this week, and this is the last day to do it before the weekly reset, it's Val, not Nagitel. And I'm still kind of learning about everything that you can do here. I've also realized that when it comes to WoW, I've been pretty much into achievement hunting. And I want to get the achievements for all the specific zones. And first of all, I want to, make sure that they're all unlocked, which is very important for me. To just kind of keep up with things. I'm easing myself back into doing the things that I want to do. And I don't know, like, I want to hear from you, actually. Like, do you ever feel like when you start something new, do you have like a little bit of decision paralysis? Like, whether it's a new job or some sort of project or something, when you do have free time, do you ever carry that feeling of like not really knowing what to do with your time? Because that's kind of what's happening to me, and I didn't really know what to play today. Yeah, I will admit something. Like, this is how hard it was for me on Wednesday and Thursday. I came home and I wasn't nervous or anxious or anything at work. I was just focusing on learning as much as I could. But then I came home and I felt like that's when it started to kind of weigh down on me, and I felt like I was actually panicking. Like, it was panic that I was feeling, right? So I started to kind of like research it a little bit. I know that, you shouldn't be researching, your like symptoms or anything, but I was just like, yeah, shit. Okay, so I started a new job and I'm feeling panic. Like, I'm feeling anxiety right now and I'm not at work. So I've found that it actually has like a name, and it's called something like letdown effect or something. And it's like, if you're in a new environment, your body apparently goes into some sort of like a fight or flight, and you don't feel anxious, you don't feel worried, you're just focused on learning all these tasks, right? So your body is not scared. But then when you go back to your safe environment, like your home or whatever, it's just like, it doesn't like feel safe anymore. So that's how I felt. Like, I was sat in this chair where I always sit when I stream, when I do other things, and I just didn't feel like it was my house. I didn't feel safe in my house, and I just didn't feel like anything at all was, pleasant or safe or anything. And apparently it's like an actual thing and it's apparently called like letdown effect or something, where when you're learning new things you will feel overwhelmed, but once you get to relax, that you're just like not gonna be relaxing. So I was just like, how long does this, yeah, kind of like fight or flight, exactly. I think it could be like a part of my autism, which doesn't normally like gets it doesn't like it's I would say that I don't have as many traits, but like I am allergic to change. Like it's so detrimental to me to have things like change all the time, and things just turned upside down, and I was just sat here in this chair and I was just like, I need this to go away right now, because this is like the most unpleasant feeling that I've ever had. So I was just like, I actually started to Google my own like symptoms and was like, okay, so how long is this gonna last? What the fuck is going on? Because I couldn't understand if it was like normal or not. So apparently it takes about like, and this is like going into like weird details on this, but apparently it takes about 21 days to adjust to something like that. And I actually found like a breakdown on what happens to you on day 1, day 3, you know, day 7, day 15 or whatever. And as I've read through it, like as days go on, I'm not like how shall I say it? I'm not projecting it, but I can tell that there's like a little bit of like wisdom to it. I think what was happening was that after work you would come home in decision paralysis. You'd be at home working videos for months before that job, coming home after work to the old workplace you had for so long is understandable, not know what to do. It's like I still want to do my videos, it's just like it took me time to kind of figure out what I really want to do with these videos, how I'm gonna do content and whatnot, and I'm just asking for a little bit of understanding as I'm adjusting to it, because I still want to do my guides, I still want to do all of that, but I want to be more relaxed about going into work. Right now that job is like the most important thing that's happening to me, and I'm talking your ear off about it because that's just what's happening right now. But I want at some point for it to be old news, to the point that I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna work on a video, I'm off to work, that's fine, I come home, you know, my day continues. But right now it's not like that. It's like it's work and then I come home and my head is like that, you know. I think I just needed to adjust to it. But now that I think about it, like this job actually has a lot of benefits, and it's not one of those, like the salary is actually fine. You know, once you're employed and once you have like the salary of like a normal worker and not like a person in training, the salary is fine. The healthcare is free, so you get insurance for you and for your entire family. So they're gonna get like an insurance for my kid as well, which I think is huge, because we used to be like on like the free healthcare fund for like the unemployed, right? Because I didn't really have the proof that I was employed. There's pension, there's you know, it's like a legal job, so I guess it's fine. Awesome hearing about your new job. I've done the same thing for 30 years, 2 years, so I don't know, real jobs. No, I know what you mean. It's like, this sounds like a thing that I would just do, like, you know, until I find something new, but it's actually not a bad job. And I think that I underestimated it for sure. And I feel like doing the job has humbled me a little bit, as in like I didn't understand like who you need to be to actually, you know, to actually do this. It's hard. So we're lighting the beacons in a zone, right? It's just basically setting up the camp, and I've just been talking your ear off and not setting up my camp. It's fine. Surveillance beacon activated. Awesome. Where do I go now? It's like this zone is just not complete because I haven't done shit. But yeah, I'm happy, and there's like tiny things that I have, that I do, that kind of keep me. What is this? Ride the ice block. Why am I what is happening here? Oh my god, look at this. What is that? That was ridiculous. And now I'm in trouble because I was riding an ice block and this guy saw me. What was that? Okay. I don't know what I was talking about. I got completely distracted. The new lady who I was working with today, I think that she doesn't really know the word. Well, she does know the word, but she doesn't use it. Like she told me in all the ways that she could without actually using the word anxious or anxiety. She told me that I'm so anxious. Like she basically told me that I have this cramp and that's the reason why I have to like take pain medication. So she told me that my back is actually like cramped up because I'm just like this. Like when I, when I do something, like I'm very like uptight, and she thinks that it's just like, I don't know, fear of something. And she basically like today, she like looked at me, she's like, listen, just relax. No one's gonna hurt you. Everything's fine. You have all the time in the world. Just relax your shoulders. Like she was actually, she actually like made me relax. Like she just stood there, and that's when I realized, shit, I'm anxious. Like when she was, and it was, it was nice. It was nice to like have someone like that. Cause she was like the first person that that did that. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, sometimes like if the pay is too shit, then it's just like not worth it. Like this pay right now is shit as well, but I'm not getting the real salary. I'm getting like 60% of it because I'm still counted to be like in training.
It seems we have a
Linus Lynn, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Oh, I'm so sorry you happened to raid into ads. I hope you're not in ads right now. Thank you so much and welcome in. How was your stream? Job was demanding. I was carrying furniture and shit. Ah, I see. Yeah, it depends on like where you are and whether that kind of money is enough. It doesn't like sound like enough for a lot of places, but for here it would be fine. These beacons will allow us to observe our enemies closely and keep tabs on threats around the region. After all, not everyone on our strike team is blessed with spectral sight like mine. Now that we've got our eyes on the enemy, we have a new opportunity to sow chaos across this wretched wasteland. Ah, a frigid welcome to WoW. What? Even with the elements of surprise, we are at a disadvantage without allies. Storming Pertinax's stronghold alone would be a death sentence. Take this beacon to Talasan. Talasan gave us and return to our entry point. Let us hope we have some sort of shelter awaiting us.
The world still needs defense.
Oh, hello, welcome in. How was your stream today? Thank you so much for the raid. What did you play today? And thank you for the Shit, I need to reset. Thank you for the shout out to Lioness Lynn. Lioness Lynn, if you have to raid and run or anything of the sort, make sure to do that and look after yourself after the stream. That's the most important thing. But you're welcome to stay as well. Move swiftly and cautiously and ensure you have backup before engaging Pertinax. What? Oh, that's like a mini-boss of this region, right? Or something. Is there groups that you can join for, like, the heroic version of this? Because I can see people playing in groups. I'm just, like, apparently not doing it. Ice block ridden to the goal. What is this? I want to ride it again. Whee! This is fun. Where is the goal? Oh! Oh, how cool is this? I think this is like a world quest or a minigame or something. Why is this so awesome? Am I going the wrong way? I don't think so. Woo! There we go. Cool. It's like a little snowboarding game or something. It's kind of nice. Alright, I think this is the hub for this place. Let's just unlock everything there is here.
What have you seen?
At least the cold didn't kill you. Thanks to Ymera, we have a more stable entry point into this frozen world. Her beacon also connects back to Silvermoon, giving us a quick evacuation point should we need it. With the surveillance beacons in place and our foothold established, we can get to work. Welcome to Val.
Death to the Shadow God.
Oh, there's like more stuff to do here. Awesome.
I didn't seek this life.
Great work defending their forces. Every step we take will keep Azeroth safe. But usurpers are still trying to seize control. Barrett has already spotted high-ranking Dominar looking at the remaining resources. We need to defeat the Umber Wardens and add any of their forces along the way.
Do my duty.
During our surveys of this iced desert, our scouts identified 2 areas worth keeping an eye on, but with a major problem. They're only accessible if you can read the quest. She didn't say that. They're only accessible through single points of entry. Before I'm comfortable sending out more forces, we need to secure their exits. We've been working on teleportation crystals for faster local travel that leverage the Dominar's existing portal network, and we're close to a solution. You just need to read faster. You need to field test them. Set up these prototype rift slippers and report back. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Eureka or Boja or something like that in FF14. It's like, it's kind of like that. So I don't mind it.
To report.
No. Leave me alone. What is this? Can I touch it? Where will I go if I touch it? Awfully demanding. They all are, aren't they? This guy has and doesn't have a quest at the same time. It's like a Schrodinger's quest here. Like, it shows up and then it disappears. And now he's following me everywhere. Please stop following me. Where does this go? Portal to Voidstorm. Ah, that's to, like, to go home. Huh. Oh, now there's, like, a lot of things here. What is the purple quest thing? 75 of some things. What can I get here? Reminds me of my dog. Yeah, my dog's actually the same way, but also my dog has actually grown used to being outside, which is something that he never used to be able to do. But since I left him outside, like in the yard, while we were on the holiday, there was a neighbor who would come in and feed him every day and everything. Now he's just outside now. He just wants to be outside, and sometimes he even sleeps outside, like in the yard, like throughout the night. And there's another dog in the yard who, you know, keeps him company, but it's weird that, like, now he's not a fully inside dog anymore. And it's just like, does my dog hate me now? You know, sometimes I miss him, but he's happy, so I guess that's fine. I think I need to do this. I really wanna do this Pertinax thing. I don't know how to enter a portal to do this. Oh, that's like all the way down. Oh. As I said for like 4 seconds yesterday, right? I had a tick on my arm, got it off before it bit. I'm paranoid of my dog's getting ticks. I know, I hate ticks as well. And when like there's like tick season, my dog tends to like not get them, but pick them up. So what I do is I give them this like, it's like a little pill that he gets every 3 months. And then even if he gets bit by a tick, he doesn't, like the ticks, they just die. They like, their jaw is paralyzed and I don't know where to go. Their jaw is paralyzed and they just like die. And sometimes I see them crawl, but I've never been bit. It's like they don't like me or something. Tickophobia. No, I understand it completely. They are awful.
Deal with this threat and act swiftly.
But to be honest, like sometimes they will just not bite. They will just crawl. And I know that's awful, but more often than not, you will just not get bit. Because they are very picky. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid and welcome in. What were you playing today? And if you do need to take a nap, look after yourself, please make sure to do that. I'm looking for this guy who I need to kill, but I have no idea who it is. And now there's just no people here. Is there people here? Are they my people? Who's my people? These people? I doubt it. They don't look like my people at all. This Imperator Pertinax is supposed to show up here so that we can kill him and unlock the rest of the zone. But no. I think he's actually been killed already. Hello? Like, he's meant to come here. Yeah, mosquitoes are awful. I do hate them. I've actually discovered something quite interesting about my son. Like, he's actually fine with mosquitoes, but he hates flies. And it's like a new little phobia that he's developed. Like, mosquitoes will annoy him, but flies will make him actually scream. And, you know, like, because of autism and everything, and, you know, he has it as well. Like, I'm assuming that he's, like, being overly sensitive to it, which is fine. But, like, he just hates flies. When he's, like, in a bathtub or wherever he is, if there's a fly, like, he will actually shout. And he will be like, "Mom, there is a fly." Like, and he will be shouting, right? And I have to go and kill the fly. Like, he is not very, he's not very happy with, like, doesn't like bugs at all. It's like a very new thing. Like, doesn't like bugs, insects. Like, whenever he struggles with, like, deciding whether he hates spiders or like flies more. So do you know how spiders will eat flies? What I tend to do is nowadays, like, I actually purposefully leave the spiders alone so that they would eat the flies. But then what he tends to do is he criticizes me for my housekeeping, and he says, "Do you know that we have spider webs around?" It's like, dude, you keep telling me about these flies and about how they annoy you, but spiders eat them. Do you want the spiders or do you want the flies? And he wants none of it. Like, he wants a clean house and he wants, like, no flies whatsoever. It's like, I leave them there so that they would help. But it doesn't, like, I'm not dirty. Like, but now for some reason he thinks that we live in a house that's, like, riddled with spider web for no reason. I don't know. I don't know what he's seen, but he, you know, like, now I have a house of horrors. We have spiders and flies. God damn it. You can never do it right. Like, I actually did try to explain to him that they're, you know, that they counter each other, but it's not very successful. Never coming over to visit, right? My house is just like a Halloween nest, apparently. I really want to kill this guy because I think it'll progress the zone or something. I want everything with none of the cost. Sounds like a kid, honestly. Like, any creepy crawlies, he hates them. And it's been, like, very... Like, now it's like, really prominent. He just hates it. Hates it, hates it. Like, he's actually been unusually, like, sensitive. I don't know where this is coming from, and I think a part of it, not gonna lie, comes from me changing his environment. And, like, maybe because of the new job, everything is just different, and now things are, like, happening that are seemingly unrelated, but he's, like, having troubles with adjusting. I'll give you an example. Do you know the story of the magic beans? Like, the one where the boy traded the cow for 3 beans, and then the beans grew, and then the boy climbed the beans, and he, like, encountered this giant who he managed to, like, beat or whatever, and then he stole, like, a Jack and the Beanstalk. Yeah, that one. So yesterday I read this story to my son, right? Because I always read him something before bed. It's like a, you know, like a ritual. right? So he listened to the entire story, but then at the end of the story, he started to cry. And I don't mean like just like being a little sad, no, like I mean like actual legitimate tears, like he was crying. And I could not piece it together, I swear. Like I did not understand, and I was just like waiting for him to calm down a little bit so that I can like discover. Like, do you have any guesses as to why he was crying? And it has something to do with the story. Like I just wanna see if anyone has any guesses at all. What could possibly make him cry? A giant being killed? No. No, he didn't give a shit about the giant. Ex-idiot and the criminal. No, he didn't care about Jack. Lara, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream today? What were you up to?
With 24 viewers.
Welcome, welcome. How have you been, Lara? Guys, make sure to follow Lara or Lararia. Lara loves RPGs, JRPGs. I've met Lara through quite a few games that a lot of us here love, like Final Fantasy VII. She loves Remake and Rebirth, and loves Metaphor ReFantazio, has played a lot of these big RPGs and JRPGs that I think you'll enjoy. And fun fact about Lara's a big fan of yogurt. So if you're a fellow yogurt fan, go hang out with Lara. I'm serious. Every time I go into Lara's stream, there's a yogurt in some way, shape, or form. So I'm actually coming back to WoW, like to the new patch, and I'm just trying to catch up with weeklies a little bit. I've been adjusting to a new job essentially, so I didn't really get to do any of my weekly stuff. So I'm just here hanging out and talking nonsense today. But thank you so much for the raid. If you do have to look after yourself after the stream, you know, lurk, not lurk, just like eat food, drink drinks, pet your pets, hug your loved ones, make sure to do that. Is this boss yelling? Is he too loud? What were you streaming today? You do love yogurt. I know, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's just very endearing. Like every time I'm in your stream, it's just like, oh, yogurts. You know, you remind me of how much I like them, to be honest. And everyone else who came in with Lara, welcome in. Mixie as well. Lovely to see you. I will always win tactical RPG battles after getting her tactical yogurt, right? Like yogurt is like a big thing in Lara's stream. I love that. I actually have not played any of Tales games, but a lot of people here have.
Now that should balance the scales.
Easy? What's easy? This took like half an hour. What is he talking about? I personally love Greek yogurt, and especially like when it's like Greek yogurt with any flavors at all. Also 619, welcome in, and I hope you're having a good day. What did he say to me? So anyway, I was actually telling the chat a little story. I'll start with the story again so that you can follow it as well. I don't know what this is. I'm just like opening stuff that I don't know where it comes from. Oh yeah, loving it. Lara's community is so cozy. I love it there. And thanks for popping in with the raid as well. How is it Tales of Vesperia? I've heard good things about Tales of games, but there's just a lot of them, and I have no idea where I would even start. Anyway, I was telling a story about how my son actually ended up like crying after I read him a story the other day, and it's about the Jack and the Three Beans. I think that's what it's called, right? Any other guesses as to why he might have cried? Like, you won't believe it. Well, you will once I tell you, but let me see if there were guesses. His mom told him to buy some food and he came back with beans, and even after all there's still no food. No. Like everything is like somewhere like around there, but like not exactly. He murders a plant as well. That is sad, but he also gave no shits about the what's it called, the plant. It was the cow. Exactly. Like it was selling the cow and like us not knowing what happened with the cow. And the book is illustrated, and I showed him like the last page of the story, and I was just like, well, here's the cow. Like the cow came back. So like in the little window peeking through, there was a cow and the guy, and he was just like, no, but like he sold the cow, their, you know, their pet essentially. Like he sold them and then they didn't have her anymore. You know, it's like he just could not get like past that. And what was really sad was that I put him to bed and I was trying to calm him down and he was just crying. So I was listening to him cry yesterday as I was... Man, what was I doing yesterday? Oh, I was actually watching House of the Dragon. I finally saw the last episode of season 1. I was watching it, or trying to watch it rather. But like I was listening to him cry and I paused and I was just like, okay, we need to talk about the cow. So I went in and he told me like how he actually feels about the cow and everything, and I was just like, I'm hesitant now to actually go and like read these stories because I don't know if, you know, if he's gonna be upset by them or not. So today we read a different story, which I think was even like, man, fairy tales are disturbing, aren't they? What to produce cows and they do. We didn't get into those details. I think he would just be so upset by it. Today I read the story about, fuck me, what's it called in English? About the brother and the sister who were left in the forest. Like there was like a family, there was like a stepmom and the father, and then the stepmom convinces the father to leave the kids in the forest, and then they find a witch's house that's like made of sweets, right? And then they go in and the witch starts to like feed, what's it called, Hansel and Gretel. Yes, I don't know these names in like non-Serbian, right? I know them in my language and they're like different names. So I read him that story again. Well, not again, but like I read him another story. Minecraft. Yeah, vandalism and murder of old lady. It's like, I try to turn it into a lesson of like, what do we do when when a stranger asks us to like, when a stranger invites us into the house and like offers sweets, and he was just like, yeah, I wouldn't come in. And that was like very comforting to you know, to hear that. But then like what's disturbing is that he asks the different questions and they're like, well, what if they're offering fruit, like apples or whatever? And I'm like, okay, so no one's ever gonna take my child away if like what's offered is like sweets, but if they're offering him an apple, he goes? What? You know? Read him that story after he was sad about the cow. It was the next story in the book, so that was like it was the next one to read. What could I have done? But it was very graphic. Like the illustrations in this book, like I don't know why they're so graphic, but they actually show how Gretel, that's the girl, right? How she pushes the witch into this like burning furnace or whatever. It's like in this like picture, the witch is like burning like this, like her face is actually on fire and everything, and she's like pushing her ass into the fire. It's like really disturbing. But anyway, we got through that lesson. Like I don't know, like he's now asleep. He's fine. He's not crying. Apparently, it was just about the cow. But he was more disturbed about the fact that that was like a stepmom, right? And he has one as well. And then I had to explain and reiterate that his stepmom is not gonna, in fact, take him into the forest to like leave him there. So I feel like I'm like doing more damage than like actually like opening up cultural experiences or something. Oh, thank you so much, Lara. Thank you again for the raid, and please look after yourself. Have a good rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed your stream as well. Miyazawa, you're reading child-friendly House of the Dragon stories. I mean, I, I, I try. Okay, I try. I don't know what to say. These stories are dark. They are dark. I just don't know why they're... Like, I don't know why they are the way they are. It's like all I wanted was to just, you know, just read a story. To feel, you know, good about, you know, the mom stuff that I do. But, like, I didn't end up feeling as good. Where do I go? Do I have to go to, like, what? Oh, that was a world boss. Never mind. I don't have to go. How do I go here? How do I get there? I want to get out of here. I don't think I can. Everything's chasing me and it's really scary. And Roshi, thank you so much for the lurk as well. Have you ever read the original Sleeping Beauty? Yes. The original Sleeping Beauty is awful. That one I'm not reading to anyone. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty does not just sleep and does not just get kissed. Bad things happen to Sleeping Beauty. Like, really bad. Fairy tales have no chill. People die for playing with matches. Honestly, though. Like, they have no chill. And I think, I think the next story that we're gonna read tomorrow is the... Shit, what's it called? The Ugly Duckling, or whatever. Like, not... Like, there's no bad lesson to learn from the Ugly Duckling, right? It's a good one, right? Molox is a right vandal and homewrecker. She really is. She really is. I don't think she's that great. Nature Lock? The fuck? Stop it. Stop. Everyone just stop killing me. Stop it. But yeah, anyway, we're past the cow, we're past like all these things. And now I need to... Oh shit. I need to do this. Why is everything so difficult suddenly? And am I somehow in this like heroic version suddenly or something? I'm gonna try to leave the party. Maybe I'll like not be attacked anymore. The original Sleeping Beauty, she wakes up when one of her infant children dislodges a splinter. Just think about that. Yeah. Ugly Duckling. People are prejudiced against what is perceived as ugly. And I feel like it's just like a good story with a valuable lesson. It's not gonna be an awful read, is it? I could read him Silmarillion. He's not gonna get like any less traumatized. Those stories are dark as fuck as well. Like, what am I meant to read to him? You know? Like, where's the...
The light will not
Shut up.
forget us.
Like, where's the good fairy tales that will not traumatize him before bed? Honestly, recommend something. Because at this point... I don't know, I seem to be choosing the wrong ones. I just wanted to educate him a little bit on the fairy tales, but it seems like he's not ready for the cow. And God knows what else there is. We read the story about the Puss in Boots. That one he liked. And you know, he liked the way the cat is and how he basically, you know, murdered and stole and cheated and lied and whatever else. He was fine with that. It was just the cow that was the actual issue. The Ugly Duckling should have grown up to be a Canada Goose and psychotically murdered everyone. Jesus. They really did hate him, didn't they? I needed to do something here. Says a lot about Sleeping Beauty that the child-friendly version is where a random guy sees a comatose woman and decides to kiss her. Let's be honest, he didn't know if it would wake her up. That's true. And the fact that that in itself is child friendly tells a lot about how much they had to censor it and it was still unsuccessful. Who is Merciless? Merciless the Unmerciful. Do I need to kill him? It's looking like it. Snow White man finds dead woman in forest in Snogzer. Yeah, that's even worse. But yeah, the story of Sleeping Beauty is that she's already asleep. And let's just put it this way. She ends up having a child while she's asleep. So it gets rough, like really bad. I don't know where to go. This guy is just like not waking up. Prince plays, oh my god, hide the sausage with Sleeping Beauty. I'm laughing because you said sausage and I just remembered something funny that happened at work, and this is like I don't know if I should tell this story. It's like I'm gonna offend like 80% of people watching. But anyway, there was an old lady who came in, and this is her words, not mine, right? And she came in and she was telling a story about how essentially she like now dislikes all men because her husband was a cheater and a drunk and this and that, and basically she decides to make the most disgusting metaphor about guys and well, essentially dicks. So she says that it's not worth slaughtering the pig for 100 grams of sausage. It had nothing to do with slaughtering. But, well, what she was trying to say is, probably that, that it's not worth being with men. Like, if all you're looking for is, 100 grams of meat. But anyway, that's the story. Hi, Austin. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I'm so sorry. I actually laughed out loud when I heard that. And then she finished the story with making a comment how the sausages aren't what they used to be back in her day anyway. I don't know why she chose to share this bit of info and how she knows what kind of sausages men possess nowadays, but that was her conclusion, that the sausages are just not what they used to be. It's like, good that you know that, you know? Fucking hell. I hear so many cursed things in that place. That reminds me of the line, a woman once managed to shed 14 stone of ugly fat. She divorced him. I saw some like similar images on Instagram. Basically, like just like an overweight lady, just like taking a picture of herself and the husband, and then saying like, yeah, I just dropped 200 pounds, and then it's just her in a picture. It's a bit toxic. Like, I don't, I'm not an appreciator of these of these images, but people are witty. Sour grapes, go with them sausages. Okay, I don't get that. What's sour grapes? Maybe I'm like the only person in the room who doesn't get it, but you're gonna have to like what's sour grapes in this metaphor, or is it just sour grapes?
With one of those collars. See if you can take it for a ride.
Take it for a ride? What am I taking for a ride? Excuse me? taking for a ride. Did we just have ads? Because I desperately need to relieve my bladder. That grapes is an old fable. I'm so confused. Anyway, I'm gonna go pee, and I will be right back. We're gonna play some more. I really do want to unlock this like whole zone and maybe do some weeklies. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I realized, first of all, that I did not die, which is a good thing. And second, that I wanted to say something, and I completely forgot what it is that I realized. I remember one day. It's all good. There are... Okay, I'm gonna try and find another one of these elite bosses to kill so that I can hopefully turn in another quest or something. Till it's done. What does that even mean? Do I need to pet this thing? Oh, never mind. Now I'm this thing. Why am I this thing? What am I doing? Ultradon Slayer. That's really cool, actually. I don't know what I was gonna say. I had something really important to say. And I lost it. I have completely lost it. We still have words. We still have words. What's everyone playing this week? What have you been up to? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, I think I'm in need of a bit of advice. When you're like busy outside, how do you keep yourself productive when you're at home? As in, like, when you come home and when you want to do something fun for yourself, like, how do you end up doing that as soon as possible? Like, how do you choose? Do you plan ahead? Do you, like, if you're at work or something, like, do you plan what you're gonna do when you come home, and then you come home and you immediately start doing it? Or do you make plans and promises to yourself and then you feel like too tired, maybe, to do it? Like, how does it work for you? Because now I need to learn from you, because there's some people here who, you know, who have been doing this for years. And I'm working on not having this sort of, like, decision paralysis when I'm at home. When I actually have time to do something. How would I go about that? The Fox in the Grapes is a classic fable by Aesop, where a hungry fox, unable to reach in a high-hanging bunch of grapes, dismisses them as sour. Aha. The story gives us the famous idiom sour grapes, which describes the human tendency to belittle or criticize what we cannot attain. Oh, so this is about dicks. Right. Oh, you mean because the old woman can't get no dick anymore? Then she dismisses the dick as sour. Was that the point? Which I completely and, you know, probably agree with. I'm too tired to make lists to make sure, then I overload the list and move things to tomorrow. That sounds exactly like what I do. And I think that we both need to learn from other people. As in, like, that is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Because holy shit, sometimes I waste time just trying to decide for myself what I want to do. Her whole idea was a bit ridiculous. Honestly, Skybird, AI could never recreate you. And I mean it in the most, like, genuine way possible. Like, how you come up with these things at all is just fucking beyond me. Because, like, these things just come to you in a, like, in a split second. How you do that, I don't know. I respect it greatly. I don't want to... I just need to kill another guy. And then I'm good to go. Where does he live? Where? This is just void forces. I need a big boy. Hey, oh, DZ, welcome in. What's up? Doing well. Doing well. Kind of playing a little bit of WoW today as I'm trying to get myself back into my routine of doing all of my little like MMOs and such. And I was just talking about something that I've been, well, pretty much going through for the past few days, which is essentially decision paralysis. When I come home from work, since I'm not used to working outside, I don't know what to do at home. And it's been a little bit of a bother because I want to like use my time better. So I was just asking and trying to figure out like how to like make sure that when I am home that I use my time better. If that makes sense. But in order to make sure, I sometimes make a list for the whole week. However long I need before it calms down, I've done that for this week. I too make a lot of lists. And I'm like, well, pretty addicted to it. That's how I live my life, so I can, you know, I can totally relate to that. But DZ, how are you? Hope you had a good start of the week. Hard to do it, but you got this. Just take one thing at a time. Honestly, I really appreciate that, and it means a lot. The only problem that I have is like I don't know which thing to take at a time. So now I'm, you know, let's say I'm playing WoW and I'm just trying to do some weeklies or something. But at the same time, I want to be doing some FF14, I want to be doing some FF11, I want to be like doing all these things, and I am just not very good at doing everything all at the same time, which no one really is, and they shouldn't be. But I'm not used to that. So I need to either work on like expecting less of myself or finding something that I can do with my time and that's still gonna make me happy. So that's pretty much the issue that I'm having right now. So I got back from work, so just chilling. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So let's say you come home from work. Like, what? Like, how do you decide what you're gonna do? I know that's like a ridiculous question, but I used to work from home, and when I log off, then I'm just done with work. And I'm at home, and I never have this sort of, like, you know, I call it decision paralysis. Too angry to die. What? I need to get out of the vehicle. I'm trying to get out. I don't know how. Like, I'm actually trying to get out so that I can do my quests, but now they won't let me. Come on, dudes. Oh, there we go. Okay, I found a button. It's fine. I was actually worried that they're gonna despawn me somewhere else. So it's going well, I think, and I think I'm making good progress every day. But I'm still, like, I still carry a little bit of it with me at home. So at home, I used to just be able to do the things that I wanted, and if I didn't get to do something, it was like, how do I say it? It was like my fault, right? Because I would decide what I want to do, and if I can't do it, then it's just like something that I feel comfortable moving to the next day. But now there's like an external factor of like which is like the reason why I can't get everything done. So now I'm struggling because I feel like even though it is a job, it's a job outside, and now I feel like it's like taking my time, which sounds incredibly spoiled. I'm aware of that, but I'm not like seeing it as like a bad thing. I'm just trying to use the time better that, you know, that I am working with, and I'm really bad at that because I come home and sometimes I'm just like on my phone, whether it's like replying to messages or something, and then I'm just like, okay, what do I do now? And I cannot decide what it is that I want to do that is going to be like the, you know, the best use of my time that day. So overall the job is going well. It's just this thing that I'm now struggling with. Obigobi, that's honestly really like understanding, like the way you said that, and that means a lot. That's exactly kind of how I feel, but I expect myself to just be able to do it. Like no matter what, I just, like, I still expect myself to be able to do everything that I used to be able to do before as well. And I'm giving myself a hard time. And I know that no one else is. But I just still want to be the best version of myself, and I feel like now I just have like a little bit of like less time to be that.
I'll be waiting for our next meeting.
Don't wait for our next meeting. Just tell me what I need to do. I don't think he wants to. What does this guy want? Disrupting the order. Aha, so I need to kill another elite or something. I'll try to find one. I think one has spawned.
There is a massive beast with one of those collars. See if you can take it for a ride.
I know what you mean, DZ. The thing is, my hours when no one and nothing is like touching me or calling me start at around like 9 p.m. or so. I know that sounds awful, but like that is like when my free time essentially starts. And I just want to be so much better at taking advantage of that time. Okay, we're gonna try to kill this guy. I don't know if I can kill him on my own, but that is the quest. No, I think I'll be fine. I think the best version of you would take time to rest and be kind to yourself. That's the struggle to learn. I don't know how to do that. I have been severely, and I mean in a best possible way, but also severely prompted to do that lately, and just like find things that I actually want to do that have nothing to do with content or something like that. And I'm trying to work on a few things, finding something that I want to do that's away from content, drinking regularly, eating regularly, and sleeping just a little bit more. So I've decided to really kind of try and take this advice. I am trying my best. But like I think that figuring out what I want to do for myself is the most difficult one, because I rely heavily on like other people's participation. If I'm not doing something for content, like I'm not fully used to doing things on my own, and that's something that I'm like, I don't really have to like, you know, do things on my own, but I want to learn how to do it. But it's been a challenge. Like I always like it when someone is kind of, you know, participating with me. So sometimes people will participate in an activity with me so that I can do an activity, which is also like, it defeats the purpose of doing something for myself, but I'm just not good at just like doing something for myself. Like for example, this is like the recent, like I guess, advice that I got. I'm really bad at cooking for myself. Like if someone is not around, and if I'm on my own, I'm not motivated enough to cook. And the advice that I got is to just like make it more fun. As in like, okay, so I have like my FF14 cookbooks or Persona cookbooks or something, and I can like make food and then take a picture, not like for social media, but like for someone, right? I can like send a picture and like have the meal, but like feel like someone has like participated in it. For example, just like I need to like learn how to do things where I don't like rely on someone to do it with me. You need to set time to cook for yourself, and if you have to do a cooking stream every day so you can incorporate that into your routine, do it. Yeah, exactly. But you know what I'm practicing as well is to have this like thing where like not everything will be for content. So I'd much rather, you know, obviously, you know, content is important for me as well, but I'm trying to like make that like a little bit more private so that I don't feel like this constant like you know, like pressure for everything to like be shared. So now I share, but I share like more privately, if that makes sense. Like I try to like, you know, take like a private picture rather than then like, I don't know, like share it on Twitter or something. But your work moms would love to talk about cooking. You'd be surprised at how little they want to talk about cooking because they work with food. So when you work with food, it's like the last thing that you want to be thinking about is like food. It's like sometimes like a woman who like let's say a woman is off work and then she comes to work to say hi to us, and then she's just like, yeah, I have to cook lunch. Don't even ask me what I'm making or whatever. It's like there's that like little bit of like, we work with food, we don't talk about food. It's just how it is. But yeah, I am trying to have something that like feels like it's my own, and something that like just like feels like something that I don't have to. I don't know how to describe it. I guess like I just want to be able to do things by myself, you know, without someone participating in it. But I think that I'm the kind of person who will never realistically be able to do that, because what motivates me is when other people eat the food that I make, for example, or like when I watch a movie or a TV show or something. I'm more interested in seeing someone react to it rather than me actually watching the TV show. I like to see how other people perceive whatever it is that I'm like that we're doing. I'm not very centric, and I don't like, in a way it's like I don't care how the food tastes for me, or I don't care what, like I have an opinion about a TV show or about a movie, but what I'm more interested in is seeing a person perceive it in their own way and then me being a part of it. Is that weird? Oh shit.
Light guide your footsteps.
Yeah, it's like I very, very, very much like to like share things with people. I have to feel like someone is a part of what I do. Boring to cook for myself. Yeah, I take no pleasure in it. Feed off of other people's reactions. Me too. I don't know how to like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I'm trying to be more like aware of how I feel. Like, I'll tell you something. Like, a few days ago, I was asked a question that completely just like stunned me, right? So, someone asked me how I'm doing or how I'm feeling, right? And this was my answer, like, oh yeah, I got to do this, I got to do that, saw this, saw that, whatever. And it was just like, okay, that's fine. This is what you did. This is what you saw. But how do you feel? And I was just like, what do you mean, how do I feel? You know? It's just like, and then I was just like, but how do you feel? It's like, why is that important? It's like, but it is important. But I can't, like, like, sometimes, like, I don't look at how I actually feel about things. Like, I'll talk about the things that I did, talk about, like, what other people did and what I saw, but, like, never about, like, how I feel. You say you love doing things that you're good at, so if you learn to cook something really well, maybe that would be more enjoyable. Yeah, if someone else eats it. It's like, the thing is, I don't think about how I feel enough unless prompted. And like, I think I rely on
mother of ferocious beasts under his control. Let us handle them, shall we?
Okay, we'll handle it. I don't know what it is about me not finding it like satisfying enough to like think about my own feelings or perceptions. It's like there always has to be someone. like anyone, either my son or a friend or like someone to just like share things with. And I'm not likely to change, I don't think. I always keep my feelings inside until it ultimately comes out in some way, whether it's anger or overworking myself or just cry out of nowhere. I feel exactly the same. And it feels like I have this issue with taking space. I tend to, and I've learned this in the past couple of weeks probably, is that I feel a bit apologetic about taking space. Like when I feel like I'm oversharing or talk too much about like myself, like I actually, like I try to constantly tell myself, no, ask a question, prompt, probe, you know? And it's like a constant effort for me, not because I don't care, I actually do, very much. But I need to be better at like the back and forth, you know, to like I'm learning to like create a conversation and to actually keep it going and to realize at all times, hey, people like to talk about themselves and I like to learn about people. So I'm trying to be like far more selfless in that way. And that, unfortunately, like there were times in my life, I guess, that like when that didn't come as naturally as it, you know, should have. So let's say someone asks me a question about my personal habit. How do you do this? What do you like about this? It's like, I think I'm getting better at saying something like, but how do you do this? You know? It's like, just like, I'm trying to be like a more interested communicator. I am always interested, but I'm also always expecting people to tell me on their own. Hey, yo, Dub, welcome in. What's up? How are you today? Hope you're doing well. I don't think you should be frowned upon, and at the end of the day, DZ, I don't think you should care at all about what people, you know, think is like normal or accepted or anything like that. Like, who gives a shit? Like, you feel what you feel, and I think, like, I have a lot of sympathy for men, because if anything, women, like, it's just like, it feels like women are more like encouraged to share how they feel, but then there's that really difficult like topic of, like, you know, men and mental health, and how a lot of men will actually hide how they feel out of fear of judgment. And I am gonna die here because ouch, leave me alone please while I figure this out. I feel like bottling up feelings as a man is encouraged. I think a lot of people do encourage it, unfortunately, and that's how a lot of men end up struggling with, you know, with mental health, because it's just like feels like there's no safe space to protect. Okay. It feels like there's no safe space for a lot of men to just like actually feel things. I don't know if that comes from childhood or from, you know, workplaces or relationships or something, but it sucks. And, you know, I have a lot of sympathy for that, because I think that everyone deserves at any point to, you know, to feel and to, you know, to be who they are. It's very damaging when you have to consistently just like be some sort of persona. I feel like it's normal to cry. Crying is like a biological need and a feature of a human's body that both men and women have. Like, I find that it's not normal to just like never cry, especially if it comes from some sort of like trauma from your childhood where you were forbidden to like cry or feel things or something like that. I think it's very important to just allow yourself to be who you are, because it can be damaging if you're just gonna, you know, not do that.
Remain vigilant.
Place your reservoir portal. I think this whole questline is just about unlocking this whole place. I think. But yeah, I think it's really important to put effort into finding just that one person. It doesn't have to be 5 people, it doesn't have to be 10 people. But I'm a big believer in the fact that that there's always going to be that one person that is going to be capable of like creating the safe space for you to just share yourself. And I think that everyone in this world, except for like actual assholes who deserve to like die alone, which none of you are, I think that everyone deserves that one person who will just be that safe space, right? And where you won't have to feel like you're taking too much space, or where you won't feel apologetic about like the amount of like space or time that you're consuming. So important. Quickly to me, something is approaching through that portal. Oh god. Yeah, I haven't done it either. I've been all over the place in the past like week or so, and I'm still getting myself to getting myself adjusted to, well, essentially to the new routine. But I'm planning to, you know, to be more present more regularly. Tomorrow I'll be streaming like in the morning, so I won't stream too long today. I just kind of wanted to talk and catch up and whatnot. Tomorrow I'm actually getting up in about like 7 hours or so, and I will drop my kid off at school, figure my day out, and then I'll probably be streaming. It'll be something. I'm not as concerned about like, oh, which game I'm playing. It could be a speedrun, it could be an RPG, it could be anything really. But I'm just trying to have more fun, you know, and not, you know, not worry too much
Some of the Dominar lieutenants are starting to lose faith.
about like what
Maybe
it is
you
that
could
I
convince them to join
should be
Death
doing. Even if I play like 2 games in one day, it's still fine, you know. Can be animated, but not great at feeling or regulating. I can talk about feelings on a meta plane, but I'm just bad at just feel part. I feel the same way, and this is like what I'm actively learning about myself. I feel things, but unless I'm probed, I'm struggling to say how exactly it is that I'm feeling. I can say what I did and what other people did and what I saw and what happened and all of that, but unless I'm actively asked what it is that I felt about it, it's hard for me to say it. Sometimes, like, when I'm asked, that will be like the first thing, the first time that I'm thinking about how it feels at all. I do think that everyone deserves to have a person who will ask them how they feel about something. I think that I need to go up. Basically, this entire questline is unlocking Val and Nagital, and this is my only opportunity to be in Val until tomorrow. So until the reset. Can I fly out of here? My god, tell me I can fly here. No, I cannot fly here. This is not good. I think this person is on the same quest as I am, but I do think that we need to go this way. He gave up for some reason. We're not gonna give up. I think I'm hungry, which is not good because it is past midnight. I ate once today. Yesterday I didn't eat. I was too warm. Like I just had like no food. I'm not trying to purposefully starve or anything. It's just like I just had nothing. Today it was 50 degrees. 50 outside and 40 in the shade. Yeah, I think I tend to like being asked, because that's when I feel like I actually take the time to think about it. Maybe that's high maintenance. Not crazy temperature today. Really? That's good. Yeah, ours was a disaster today. And that's why I can't eat. It's just too hot to eat. Awful. Yeah, I know. It's just that, like, I've tried. It's not that I forgot to eat. My biggest issue was, like, I would actively feel nauseous when I try to eat. I feel sick if it's too hot. So the only thing that I was able to eat these days is like watermelons and apricots, and that's it. That's all I ever had. I don't know where I need to go. This whole quest is a bit complicated. I think I did need this this disguise. 35, 36 is crazy. And like I said, I have a lot of sympathy for, you know, for England, for example, because like their houses are just not built the way the houses here are. It's just like it can't be compared. I do think that that might change. I think that ACs are probably gonna become more approachable to everyone. I hope so, at least. Rift Slipper Place. What is that? Where is that? No, don't worry about it, Obigobi. That is how it is. Like today, I actually made myself a pizza at work because I realized that my brain is just like malfunctioning. Like I would just be stood there, and if someone's talking to me, like I don't hear them anymore. Like I'm just not registering it, and I realized that it must be the fucking food. Because I just like didn't have any. Yeah, streaming in the attic is rough. No, I understand that, DZ. Like I don't, to be honest with you, I don't differentiate between like how are you and how are you feeling. Like how are you feeling definitely sounds more like intimate, I guess. And when people specify that, like they actually like. I get what you mean. Like, they actually want to know, like, you know, the actual feelings, right? Not just like, oh, yeah, I'm doing well. It's really hot today, or, you know, whatever. I'm talking more about, like, intimate conversations where someone, like, asks you how you're feeling about something. Like, I tend to not understand that question until it's, like, very explicitly asked. Because I will talk about events and not about like what happens here, even though I want to. I just like need to like, I don't know, be reminded that that's not what I was asked at all. These quests in Val and Nagitel, like I find them a bit confusing. I don't really like know what it is that. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. The animation for Hearthstone when you're a Dominar. That's honestly awesome. Hey, yo, Cam, welcome in. Late to the party, but I'm here. How are we? Doing well. Doing well. You're never late. No worries at all. I'm actually doing okay. Kind of adjusting to the new, like, you know, work routine and everything. And I just wanted to hang out a little bit tonight, so I've just been like here talking about things that come to mind. I am trying to find a way to like prompt myself to make decisions about what it is that I want to do faster. As in, like, now I feel like I don't have enough time, so when I come home, sometimes I'm just like, damn, like, what do I do? Like, what is it that's worth my time right now? And then nothing feels like it, you know? So I am trying to work on that and trying to, like, figure myself out better and learn how to make a plan before like coming home and executing it, you know?
Remain vigilant.
Okay, that's fine. I have like a lot of loot that I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what this is. Light Whale Recall Beacon. It is a toy. I don't know where I got it. But yeah, you are never late. If anything, I do stream a little less, like lengthwise. But I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow as well, which is in like, I don't know, probably like in 9 or 10 hours or something. Because tomorrow I'm off. But tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Do I have plans tomorrow? I don't think I have plans tomorrow. I may have plans Thursday night. So I'm gonna look into I don't know, streaming at a different time slot or something. We'll see. Tomorrow morning I'll still be around. I want to go to bed at a normal time tonight because I'm getting up in less than 7 hours now. Yeah, exactly. Like my head is just like in a different space right now and I still expect everything from myself. I expect to make videos, I expect to stream, I expect to work, to hang out with my son, like all these things I expect to be able to do, and I shouldn't expect to be able to do all of that, and yet I do. And it's just hard for me to accept the fact that like not everything can be done the same way that I used to do it before. Super, just chill for a bit. Yeah, just chill, V. Just relax. Like, I don't know how to do it, because, like, whenever I'm not doing anything, I actually get actively restless. Like, I don't know how to rest. And,
I didn't see
how do I
this
put
life.
this? Like, I'm...
What have you seen?
Like, I'm, really trying... to listen to some like really good advice that I got about how to make time for myself, and I'm really trying to do it, but I'm not very good at it at all. When you make a list for today, add to the list what you're going to eat so that you don't have to choose. Oh my god, I actually have that. Like whenever I get groceries, I put groceries like on a little piece of paper, divided into breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're divided into like days and weeks. So I'm, you know, I already do that, and I do something very similar with what I'm going to wear as well. So when it comes to that, I try to like just minimize decisions, but that's a really good advice. See if any of your locals still sell chill pills, highly recommend, right? Like, I need to learn how to do it. I need to learn how to just, like, lower expectations. But I'm having trouble, like, letting go of some things that I used to be able to do. I think I just need a healthy distraction, to be honest. Just drove to the store and it feels like the 9th circle of hell outside. Ugh, disgusting. Couldn't breathe, I swear. Honestly, like, this year, we're all just dying. What is happening? You know?
I do my duty.
Fascinating how his strategy failed here. If only someone knew how these Dominar think.
Anything
Oh
to
god.
report?
No. Perhaps I can attempt a solution to our problem.
The Rendurai survive.
Okay, I don't have the appetite for him right now. Do you know what? we're gonna stop here for tonight. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna be playing WoW. I think it's gonna be either... don't know if I'm gonna do a speedrun in the morning. It could be a speedrun, it could be an MMO, it could be an RPG. At this point, it could be anything. And I'm likely to stream in like, I don't know, 10 hours or something like that, because tomorrow's my day off. But in the afternoon, I'll probably be busy in some way, shape, or form with my son as well. So my schedule is a bit wild right now, but tomorrow is gonna hopefully be a little bit of a longer stream because I'll have the time. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Let's find someone to raid out to. What's up with my hair? I just washed it. It looks like shit. Anyway. Let's find someone to say hello to. What do you like? What do you like? Do you like? Do you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you what it is because we're gonna raid out to someone absolutely lovely. Worth Gaming is a really dear friend and is playing one of my favorite games of all time. And we're gonna go raid out and say hello. Oh, thank you, Heather. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're just about to raid out. Thank you for being here and thank you for listening to my rants about, well, not rants, but, you know, stories about work and, you know, my little time management and shit. I really do hope to become better at it. But things are looking up in a lot of ways, so I'm happy and I'll get better at it. Oh, thank you, Roshi. Appreciate that. Is someone more lovely than you? I don't think there is. There actually is. Worth is quite lovely. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciated the talk today and the company. And I'll see you very soon because that is when I can stream tomorrow. Let's go say hi to Worth. Worth is lovely. He's playing Persona 5 Royal for the first time. So let's go and give him a massive welcome into the trauma fest that Persona 5 Royal can be. No spoilers, please. Thanks so much again. See you tomorrow. Take care and enjoy your hot day. Bye bye.